Ohene Kaso.
Oh, heal the king.
Onyankopon a obo wo na odo ma santemani Ghana mani wiase no. Omo ahene no ntretre saa. Omo ahoden. Nyansa ne bi nsam beka ho. Na osompa osom no. What they was some no some pa. What they was some. Hwe niema waye wo manhia. Oh yes. Ohene nyankwada. O say me for no Escavo
more special. More special. And that's a queen Nana, a Megan, and Harry.
Oh, can then the bed. Oh, okay.
Royals, oh, Jumuha. Me for Nino. Ubia, dear, just a more MC and Quan. Now, how many of you are?
I'm a me. Oh, I see.
Producers and then
I see.
Canon, yes, I see.
I'm already wishes one to me. I
me and Samuel Hanum. I'm a penny Christian soldiers, marching in there. Oh, Christian soldier. I dear be or deba or saying. So osa by president from vice by president in M1. Obi a wadi dem bia obe konto aso school tertiary bia no untue bia untue fee o man be hwe kwa asem we mani age ho na no yesi nso bi ato ewegushegu ama nipa besa ha nwotwe ba bi omudom tri beto omunya japade aseseye enye ketoa na no metrios for boy kokko se me nso beto pa to ma wone farmers se wo yekwani a okwa afomu a I was by 3 brefie e man so no because mframa be fa agrada be dwaire mo be pa ma obi anyisu phone sa bre no ene ma e silver ya ene agrada TV avoid it
exactly
and I be basin yes and so see you
free nyina so to ma ye fa man so no kra na get process
etimitism
drivers in so to a mon pack o so yes I wo kwa mframa e fa no dua betime bu on say ho anim ya so o say in so to a ma ye ntwa say ye fam kra but o ma woni
but me am from office work and me here how the things are in fact no me can have say a few months ago say so no who say muna baby will be a the da
yes
say be year awai for no mam fa kwan so njan fa njan no ma but say be ya
afutu we say paka o dey asebebo
say be ya
afutu o dey
e be ya baby ho no exactly Oyerepa
ukunu bebe fi obefe nso ma be wo di odaye
no but we go be dan yesem no baby o be dan
yeah we go to police station yeah we police station
if you have that yesem no but it's very important but it's very important
go to police station
you see mama can we chat there's a story about mama no otekaswa na na mbako school nungwa we ya June 3 die you e kwan no mu wapa no omoti nungwa na no kwa ko school no musi omdan e wakaswa e no yeso o say academic year ni ebiera ka o yi o mefi ho e de o makọ kaswa de e na June 3 die ne esiye den kwa ne sin so no to no so ye be fema kofie sa me no kase ndai omuhu kwa no mu nde kwa myensa maame no me no kase maame no watochi kakra wane me no kase na maame nyensa wo omunyina one day June 3 no one day omunyina gone me no kase ye humu no omontade e na yedi to adakem e na yedi kosi omo maame na tochi iti asema ye kare buchafo
and I dear cheer cry so young crab one cry near Boma.
Nankeye
police station.
Nankeye. It's yesterday. May we do so and pa papa. The pacho say a twa. A be ya be will be an ode da. I dear cheer now coffee. No free. I dear cheer now coffee.
Therefore, soon take care of
the police station. May say,
what is all the a side check is some. And I say, we in enough. What in the new how much hey ne yira friend be 150 times e no no ade ne ho koma police for e no se mon kan kire some ache me o kan kire ma me some ache me afi o bra na ye ne yire call ya o te counter back why ye dey ya wo nya charge bia kra police for no se mema ko sa ko
yeah
some bro code no mema o te se dey kra o be kata wo so asem ni twemu wi ana de o woka wa the police for no na ye na madam nya ne ho abotre na okono mo nsa ene ye hu no ye twi ne car de besi ye nti watra ye nchen wo counter back ha ma de atintu de ne kono koma nkwane koye nkwan ma
no
do bra na ne ti ko
you are
okay ya can we no na say be na leap yanka won yes leap to increase grant 100% by end of
leap can say minimum how much it is minimum how much on the amount minimum how much on the amount but that's anyway but I mean increase is fine
we be share way by for any account I'm sure say this year you share member free range why daily guide otumfo ohene the stamp na ye kan ho asem no panel ya commission
memendano
ma me esla ni ho
me sa
yeah
David esla dey so we Ghana Post for
Ghana Post so oba bi o
oh really
oba bi
okay
oba bi ana vice osakofo ni
esla
osakofo OSP say ono so special Kwesi Peter no yes was clear mama Cecilia Dapa not AG anti OSP for mum na akle no banye dame na akle nye AG for na all right afia ba ye beto na to say ebe ya asumdue pa kaswa so jeni na obi akunu na na yesi nipa kro no ye Millennium City ja sahene former security debe no oye sa no ya keji no
police for
ai ena Dr. Bawumia de no a ena ya sa beto hanom no ti paka de na person work no now the floor is open
okay mechanic here well it's a good policy or say obey is special
yeah
because scholarship there yeah you go university be him say there's a way we get a scholarship but also be a special one and the ama a PWD so
yeah
now there's one thing I'm person or and the care with my say if you care would have an experience that you see when you go to tertiary institutions one of the things that they have PWD spa and the structure of the building me go school no exactly I mean obi okwa university that will know this
and your friendly more
at all
high school sukra
well even senior high school at all it's a better if you give scholarship because people go through a lot of frustration as them collect home meaning say all school no bia me home dey exactly
e go to a time cry e bi no mo se bi wo class a onipa no ne determine class am be call every semester
exactly
obi o one ontime ofrablo science all the time the class for na have no
downstairs yes
ontime nante this obi koso ni mu
exactly
bag
a real problem a real problem
and your lectures bi so a
almost good it is a woman scholarship no na ye share kan be fa so a the structures no e bit am friendly na dia mom and no si nya pa
na ko program hotel bi a me person body hotel kase
me be ko fu na
o man vie press conference no ma ye central for the amaye na ka PWD for so dia mo chi a discama wo mo baby o maye no o mo ngine o mo te hwe mu no ntime nko
o mo ntime ko be da ko
o maka fom
o me da ko
e so mbu fofu ye no ma ba ko de central for mo samra so man e dem ba ye
exactly
mo mra na ye kasa chew na mo fa nko impanifo ni ba mu no mo ne be kasa no mo de ye be member bi e no mo perform ba bia
na se nkrofo ya de enso a lot of places wo ha obekọ no sa da bia ye wheelie chair ne de fa ni na o ma ye ni na ewo but I think see
bi wa ka na
oh na manungu so mpo na o
ma bi ke bi
we na
ai kaswa so je ni ya sem ya obi ekumi kakra the impudence of Ghanaians ni ecoso security force no we say ka ho asem as a Ghana for yenya gats dodo ena bibie ni na omo aso ho ne o problem aye rashiko na police ni ya de atawu no afeto no wekuno so je ni ya de atawu no afeto na wekuno se nyame anim no kure ne nye nsuo na omo anom de egu makoma so a enka pressure omo be maye wo Ghana.
I'm telling you.
Fiti danchabo ase. Ebe se ekọ de ekọ ye de ekọ ni da be si shaman. Ah bia be si sei. Onipa entina bibia omo ye no omo so take advantage no omo bro nkrofo no because ekwan ya ye de ene ote no nyame anim nokure ne enye. Onipa wo hia na wo bambo a ono a ono ye yakoda na omo we yakoda na police for bom pempe na police for ya trasa ko bia ko tutu ku omo tinifie o wapo adwuma tifie a wonko abonten na wuti ufie no bia wa beku yeso mo phone so nyine gomo nchen onipa na mpeke hwe omo timoto so ena pua omo tuye no omo koye de ye hihye no sempanifo ampe bibia anya amfa ho ebedu ba bi no kukuru na nyaye akeka nso nyaye
exactly
de asembe ba
like I mean but I have a lot to say about the Pia Ken ni nyina ya insasisem ya won Fasako die ya assassi related Kaswa die ya assassi related and me hakese pan how people get guns no a tuna ya the mama only say tuna abanchan be on the ball when 217 at a go and a latest raffle about Lord again at 217 so tima a cost 17 at a go. This is a police officer telling me this. Me police, I'm not for be a police for. We a police officer catch him. Say they are surprised. The police, you know, they are surprised. Say and comfort me said to you. How did they get it? That's number one. How did they get it? A convert so that your license side to the man. Just side to now. A tobacco a cost 17 at the row. Automatic. Who stop playing ye? Who stop? I just at 217 a year. No. Who see
Oh, there said the me aso eto no. Your friend eto koche. Ana na be kanya
say. Say Ricardo.
Me tinda.
Me tinda. Ah, o dia for ase be da oki. Me tinda.
Kura ase nyina no mo se eto koche. Eto no. Ah, eto no koche no no. Ah, na me aso eto no.
Oh, here ya.
Unya me na koche so dia e be to sa pupu.
When you press the trigger.
Trigger.
Unya trigger na.
Trigger your brofo na aka no.
Na say 47 ni kwa ye kika say powerful. 17 every be powerful.
Even Gaza. But OSP dia no ma menka kitu e bi. The pacho according to OSP before no. O man clear Sisila dapa. Okay. Attorney General and pass him their show me no. Omo die. Omo say omo Attorney General a lot of what they call platinum information. Omo your whistleblowers. And ko say iyoko ejina so the investigation now nipa omo site omo for money laundering no ebi wa America ebi wa Accra ebi wa Kumasi no yoko fo anye no mde we na kwakoma
just click no ma for me o
yeah of course omo say omo hu sike bia e free America dia back room akoshe da pa dem a say ya amfa mra kwan so na baaye edi omo ma information to yoko say yoko nye side investigation na yoko fo anye nti omo de omo clear say da pa bia ag na clear so akwakwe war of words between AG and West.
We can dey no.
Okay.
So soon your time so birthday ho na
me bebre wo ho.
Me o me nsem ho.
Dey din kan happy birthday to Henry. Henry ya show director Henry ho. What the William Anani J. William Anani J or a pharmacy technician e wo Akawe hospital. I o Makati Hills won.
Akawe?
So what
Sabron Efe.
Akawe hospital or Makati Hills. Yeah one crying or your welfare vice chair. Enti Miss Anani J happy birthday to you from our cousin Henry ya Oyerepa TV e wo Kumase. Me the happy birthday ni bi onso free ama monyima ntifo ho. Ama say yemfa happy birthday ma osofo very reverend James Safuodu or your superintendent minister Mount Olivet Methodist or Boase Brahabebome osofo no ohira amaye for so no ono papa ohira amaye wedding so last September
happy birthday
osofo happy birthday to you very reverend James Safuodu superintendent minister Mount Olivet Methodist Church or Boase Brahabebome papa Christ asumdwe nkan why happy birthday to you and na ne krakra ne nso efri ninua dofo bi oye adwuma DVL Selina Ampoma Opoku Selina say emfa belated birthday emfa emma Mr Alex Kwesi Nyamesa oye former Agogo Presbyterian Hospital general manager e wa Santi Achimagogo enura ena na ye Mr Kwesi Nyamesa birthday nti efri Helena Selina ho Mr Kwesi Nyamesa formerly of Agogo Presbyterian Hospital. A belated happy birthday to you. If Ruba Selina Ampoma Opoku ya wo DVL ewo kumase.
Right. Na abusia enura so na Mr. Obuo birthday. Obuo ye adwuma e wo Peace and Love Hospital. Dr. Mrs. Beatrice Yafia the hospital no. Eho na Obuo nti Obuo ya mawtiri nkwan. Ene Mrs. Jennifer awuni birthday. Mrs. Jennifer awuni ni kunu ene me honorable Michael awuni. Okwa atechema ya assemblyman ya na oho no. Ono na yere di na wo dan ne owo feyase da bia ohwe 24/17 no Mrs. ukunu minia honorable Michael awuni say omawtire nkwan. Last one no gift Bentel birthday or dispensary technician e Matadei Hospital wo Santas runabout. On this note yedimu si paka bi wo ana.
Oh David.
All right. Entinya pa akira e be sen ahia bi mu oduafo na na sabere penamanie Ghana te sen to aso.
Ebusiafo yema munyina chimama kwaba e de bagana te senbri so anope bebi edi ye ni kire eye krobia sante kotoko hene ahemfie e wo menhia fikasiem ye nyina nim se otumfo tena esikadwa so mfie duonu num pepepe ne ewo hyahomfa e na enenso eye na woda wadi mfie aduanan aduoso enan 74 na nanom memenda eni kasem bi ko so ewo menhia ahemfie a Ghana Post tete PNT sana na efe no Post and Telecommunications na Post bete ne ho ma telecommunications so te ne ho na fe de ne na mu ayenya Ghana Post na Ghana Post so waye stamp bi ya wodi otumfo osei tuto to so mienu santehene eti atoso na omo hyase bobo frinkran ene bewie kumase na no memenda yakopa ahontoma fefefe stamp yi amai beye ohaduonum nsia 156 countries ewo wiase nyina ene de stamp yi beye adwuma enti kotoko hene nanim onyama tretre ekọ wiase ama nyina eso of course santehene din de obo wiase ha efiri na tifikosi na naafo na pu ene na toye obi ene ho a wonte asanteman abakosam da enti na koye se de ye siso na ya kire se santeman etiase santeman eda so a eye kese kokuru yenkonkohwe nyoma e course okotokofie na no memenda no bimra
together with the Universal Postal Union, especially the consultative committee who have partnered us on this historic project. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today we will be unveiling the Silver Jubilee Anniversary stamps of Otumfuo Osei-Tutu. I am exceedingly happy that this historic event is happening at a period that I am the managing director of Ghana Post, offering me the opportunity to bring my hardworking team to be part of this momentous occasion. I would like wholeheartedly to sincerely thank God for making this day possible and making me such a lucky managing director. I would like to also thank my honorable minister who have been showing leadership throughout this entire project. Your Royal Highness, Your Majesty, almost everybody who is here today came on the invitation of my minister. Honorable Minister, thank you for the invitations. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei-Tutu, this 25th anniversary caught the attention of Ghana Post last year when the Stamp Advisory Board of Ghana Post came up with the idea that we should honor our great king with a stamp on his 25th anniversary. And the board, under the able leadership of Mr. George Afisi Hayford, endorsed it. And since then, we have had no sleep, but we've been working tirelessly on making this day possible. And we thank God that today has finally come. We took immediate steps to contact the Global Postal Services Umbrella, the Universal Postal Union, where they made us work closely with the consultative committee, who are represented today in our midst by Mr. Michael Donner. Mr. Michael Donner, if you're in the audience, please stand up, let's acknowledge you. Mr. Michael Donner, representative of the Universal Postal Union from the consultative committee. This Asantehene 25th International Commemorative Stamp reflects the status of global legendary status of our great king Otumfuo Osei-Tutu. Tonight we'll be unveiling 5 different stamps, as the documentary said. We'll be unveiling a definitive stamp, which is meant for postage. We'll also be unveiling the crypto stamp, the almighty crypto stamp, which is a collector's item that can be traded as an NFT on the international crypto market and the international NFT stamp market. And this is the first time this is happening in Africa. The Royal Majesty tonight would also be having a VIP stamp collection with authentication as a limited collector's item. Would also be having the Royal Stamp Frame, which is a frame that would have a 20 grams of gold installed in the frame. The Royal Majesty would also be unveiling 12 different postcards, which will be sold in sets for people to acquire. I wish to thank the board of Ghana Post for your strength and support throughout the period. The Union of Ghana Post, very, very supportive in this agenda. When we decided to go on this journey, they were with us. The entire management of Ghana Post, they are also here. My regional heads are here. I'd like to acknowledge all the regional heads of Ghana Post. This is a big deal for Ghana Post. And so all our GMs, all our regional heads are all here because we know that today we are putting Ghana Post also into the annals of history.
Real pleasure to be here on this momentous occasion, whose significance cannot be lost on any of us. We're here to celebrate the enduring legacy of a visionary leader whose impact on our nation has been nothing short of remarkable. Today, we pay tribute to your enduring legacy, Your Royal Majesty, Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II. Nananum, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Ghana Post has over the years recognized the impact your predecessors have had on the development of our country and commemorated significant milestones of the Asante Kingdom and joined hands to celebrate and immortalize them and their legacies to serve as prompts of our rich history and culture. It did so for Otumfuo Agyeman-Prempeh and Otumfuo Opoku-Ware II. This commemorative stamp is therefore a reflection of our national pride and identity. It serves as a reminder of the inextricable link between our traditional values and our modern aspirations, reminding us that our rich cultural heritage is the foundation upon which our nation's future is built. That is what sets us apart from all other peoples on earth and makes us uniquely Ghanaian. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this philatelic masterpiece we're launching here today is more than just a postage instrument. It is a tangible representation of the indelible mark Otumfuo, His Royal Majesty, has left on the fabric of our beloved country. His 25-year reign has been a testament to unwavering commitment to preserving our cultural heritage, promoting education, uplifting the socio-economic well-being of our people. And I dare say, no pivotal decision has been taken by any of our leaders within this 25 years without his input, given graciously and wisely behind the scenes. As we launch this stamp today, we pay tribute to a traditional ruler who has distinguished himself and contributed immensely to the development and progress of his people and the country as a whole in several spheres of our lives. I applaud Ghana Post for their vision and dedication in bringing this project to fruition. Through their efforts, we can celebrate the legacy of Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II through philately, making history by launching the first ever crypto stamp in Africa as well. This commitment to preserving our cultural heritage is truly commendable, and I commend the board and management of Ghana Post for this initiative. Let this stamp and this collection, which I urge everyone here to buy and keep and pass on to the next generation during the auction, let it be a testament to the indomitable spirit of our forefathers, a symbol of our resilience, and a reminder that our roots are the foundation upon which our future is built. Together, we shall honor the past while embracing the future, united in our commitment to preserving the rich tapestry of our Ghanaian heritage. May God continue to bless His Royal Majesty, bless us all, and grant us the grace to meet here again to celebrate your Golden Jubilee in the next 25 years.
We graciously appreciate. And when I use the terminology we, it means for on behalf of our king and of course the kingship that constitutes the Asante mine. And I'm proud to be one of them. And to us, we've taken the sword, especially those of us that traditionally we are classified as Amaihine, the Mpompusio sword, and swore to our great king. 24 hours at post. Whenever he says the word, we've got to obey and implement whatever it is. And I must concede, he is a benevolent, endowed with benevolent wisdom, courtesies and whatnot. He always appreciates by consulting us. He's not a dictator. He discusses practically every issue with us. That is why, hand in glove, we the Amahines, irrespective of the time of the hour of the day, once he gives his word, please, this and that ought to be done, or this and that you've done, Mampohini. If that's the favorite name he calls me. In your little kingdom in Mampong. No, I've heard this and that about it. It is missing. It's not good. It's that. We don't joke with it. We sit down and try to correct it. That is the kind of service that we make sure the Amahines. And when I talk about the Amahines, it means all the other illustrious chiefs descending down to the ordinary Ahenkwa. If there's a program going on, just like tonight, you won't notice the Ahenkwas are there, but without them, most of the works over here couldn't have taken place successfully. So when I use the word Amahine, please, you the audience, interpret it to mean from top to bottom. We are here at the beckon and call of our gracious king. Now to say a word or two in the name of our king. I just got the brochure and I browsed through hurriedly, but two key paragraphs caught my attention. And now I'm turning my face to look at our beautiful minister, whom I'm glad to hear she's turning 60. You still look beautiful. Keep it up. Please, let's give a hand to her. She's been able to travel from Accra to come and honor our king. Minister, dutifully welcome. Your speech, the paragraph 2, and I'll quote it verbatim. The Ministry and Communications and Digitalization is steadfast in its mission to harness digital technology to preserve and magnify our nation's historical narrative for all to assess and appreciate. Through pioneering projects that digitize and disseminate our collective memory, we are ensuring that the wealth of Ghana's history is not lost, but enhanced through the tools of modern technology. And then you tactfully added another magnificent paragraph, all in memory of our great king. The Otumfo's commemorative stamp issued on this day by Ghana Post is a token of our resolve to keep our history alive and interactive, allowing every citizen and global observer to partake in the rich narrative that Ghana offers. These stamps would serve as a gateway to the exploration of our history, and it is carefully designed to ignite curiosity and foster a sense of pride in our cultural roots. It represents a bridge across time and space, linking the reign of our illustrious Otumfuo to the Seka with the pulse of the digital era. Then also, I hurriedly turn around, and then at the following page, under the caption Asante Hene commemorative stamps, I came across the first open paragraph giving a definition of what today is the purpose of today. Commemorative stamps serve as powerful tools to honor and remember significant figures in history. They are not merely postage stamps, but symbols of cultural remembrance and historical appreciation. Commemorative stamps are a means of immortalizing historical figures and events. I'm going back to repeat this particular sentence. Commemorative stamps are a means of immortalizing historical figures and events, ensuring that their legacies endure for generations. In light of this, Ghana Post is embarking on a noble project to honor the legacy and invaluable contributions of His Majesty Otumfuo Osei the Second, with the production of commemorative stamps. I'm glad just a few of you are clapping. This touches.
Onyame bebie kwan e de ama obia ebusuafo anope Ghana tesen menhia hemfie ene edi kopie sanse kotokohene e di mfie aduanan bioso enan 74 ene mfie aduoso nan ene nanu meme nanso stamp fefefa Ghana Post fo aya ye di hye nanimunyam no ye kopa hontoma na hu se de nintini ne nipa kese aman hene wasantemamu asoafo ne aban mu adwumamu mpanyimfo ene mpanyi ahodo efifira chichi ni bencheye nyina ebewo kotokohene a na ugitum na mesumi gitum se ne oma nyina ekoyie enma ne yema ne tinkwa ema no happy birthday enenso ye sorry so na PSC ladi the health and lifestyle abeto amoso midin de Akua Asieduaa medamu nyina ase mamu ne hwa enyado.
e fili espiritus santi yeba waja oba ene soso kronkron edemo medin e de piesie lade de health and lifestyle bro me mamu nyina achen anopa ye bektoa koko nkomo twetwen ne so ena no yehui archbishop asafoje e ma yehu se koko enoma pinu a ene de ba de enoma bia na adwene fa ho myth ebi enye no kre ene so kyerɛkyerɛ ye mpo kan ya kosi se emeye ni aduane bi kube unim se a superfood enso enye ma obi a wokoko abrobe enye ma obi owokoko ene nuane bi anka ye gidi se eye nuane a eboa ye eno ebetimi ama okoko ayekese eni kwase udi anopay oba betoa enkomo no so ne enkomo no obetire the effects of hemorrhoids se uma koko tena wo so wa de ben ene be ma wo hunatenka be na wobetie na hyene so se mercy holy hands aye abedru aye twi ana ayam aye ne powder dried one e de gu container mu a ebetime si wo abro 1 year utimi de gu kokomo yes utimi de gu emomo stew mu enkwan mu on enkwan na ya bre na wasakakra de gu mu eho na abenya wo iron ubenya onuane nuro afri mu ebo kidney ho ban ese kidney yade ahodo afen so ebo wo diabetes a ebo pop ye fre cells bi ewo pancreas beta cells etimi rejuvenate ema foforo eba ebo papa se na me kan na ma nufusuo so papa chemicals nim cure cancer abedru de eye no cure infections eboa enkwada no makosho konche wo me ne kosho kono star na eba no wunhu dise expert na ehu na akwada no refie won so kosku ni akira de wonhunu wo ya anemika sa ene ye ntima obani ni bi ososo unya unumbia udibia no anya nufuso otimi de eti obetimi de milk agum wo pa amfa milk agum na wo de milk no gum de a na ho ode no eso ete nti wonum ne saa ene beboa wo abrocha yetimi parcel at the brow yes mercy holy hands nyame abedru ahemfo taki berries powder no eno no eye adwuma for 0540 201 962 0540 201 962 0540 201 962 0540 201 962 0200 0200 849504 0200 849504 enti ye betwetwe enkomo na ye hunu de ede hemorrhoids no eba number no fa ne frɛ na beboa na ene ye betoa koko enkomo no so wo mfoni ye da so ya de beto so na ye hunu koko de edeba the effect of hemorrhoids the effects of hemorrhoid de edeba the edi kind no also bleeding through rectum rectal bleeding say okokobo no ana oto no bonse moja eba na enipa dodo a koko ye omo a omo hunu say moja eba no wo mo do so chen ni nyina ne edi kan over graph na dia mom a 61% e was sort of into bleeding through the rectum rectal bleeding 61% afei ne etoso mienu no mass through rectum ubon se oto honom no abopo anase bibi kase bi aba betete ho eno ye koko no bleeding no koko no pulse no the friend pulse no hemorrhoids no mass through rectum unse oto ho na se ahono ade bi bo ho a ahono sana wo kire mass through rectum the etoso no nipa 59% ne etoso ye soiling of clothes se ontade no moja bo se sabi wo panta na unika na shewa bo se moja ewom eno so nipa 21% je se enoso pi se de di kan pa no enoso pi se de di kan no koko de timi eye no afei pain during defecation se uja wonan a ote ya wo pa imagine se ho no ade bia betua ho aye se ade a ho no there is an inflammation ade na hono wo ho asa ye kuro na nso nye kuro na honhono ene wo ho no mo nti wugya wo na free the same area obeti ya nti won mo te ya wo no ohamo ebu pen aduanan enwotwe 48% eno so ene da ho no afei pruritis ebi kan pruritis eno so eno no pruritis no eye keka wo on man se bi ne to kwan no wote se eho keka no enka ne ne esusua no obi beka se yesa na emoa aba oyam no komoa aba oyam to mo na ama ebetime yesa de enso koko etimi ema wonya nkekaye ebo oto ho no no koko de etimi eye no nti eno no yedi kan 61% no nipa dodo no a emoja firi wo sabi wonum etoba afi de etoso no nipa dodo no aso se bibia hono wo moto ho no mo eno so eno no enti yenhwe we so vegetarians ehfo na ye omopa ma na ye kokko no za de na graph na de ato no ye blue baako ene ye red baako enti blue no eye mema baby ahu blue bia eye mema ena baby a ohunu red bia echese eye oba enti ede ebe na wo kire yenhwe se ufa vegetarians a womo empe enam no anase wonwe nam kra no womo aye herbivorous chese womo wi ahaban nko no ahaban na banku ni ayi kikaka ho no obedi banku de ahaban na bedie ahaban na baye womo nam no ma bia plant sauce na ye womo aduane no emmema no enya koku chemba no enti emmema no ye 16% bonkum no ena ma no so eye 8% eno so eno no mema eye 16% ena 8% yanko emfimfi ho no so uye omnivorous yebeka so uye omnivorous udi bibia enamba wabari bankuba wabadi abetieba wabadi soya beans ba wabadi kese bibia max bibia no omu nenya koko pa yenya ye omnivorous no nya koko pa se mema no ye 26% ema ye 13%. Afa yenko ni fa so pa womo ye exercise no pa choche ne so exercise no eso womo lift weight no metwofo no a wo fada de no eno de ye se womo fada de na ye womo pa ne de exceptional womo pikida de wo fom no obi o metwo pa no a ebi a sabi misra be kan tu di ninya eto edi ninya ebi anabi wo no so enti womo pagya dade ne de omunya bi ene womo a ai se womo mpawpawfo no pagya no ma wo fom no pa no womo so betimi enya pa ade bi a wo straining wo homa the pressure be kan wo to no ebe ma no ayekese but normal exercise exercise ebi exercise fifire beto enso pressure na enko oto saa no a eno no mo ntanya koko yade nti wutimu se ni nyina no mo de na do so no ene e man ye zero man kra wo exercise e man ye zero unya bi wo exercise ye zero unya bi 3% eno so ho asam eno no ape yenhwe prevalence per 1000 chese we nipa 1000 bia nipa pim bia no a nipa dodo se ne ewo bi se we nipa pim bia no a aha we nipa pim bia no a won ya wonya mfiricha du nwotwe no under 18 years no de omunya bi eye zero and 18 years omunya 18 years no se nipa 1000 e wo ha 18 years omunya no obi ani bi na yahwe 18 to 44 years 18 to 44 years no ohwe a nipa 1000 no nipa 18 to 40 years na eze yo nipa be obenya nipa be ekọ aduanan nipa be kọ be aduanan aha nipa ekọ aduanan ye 18 to 44 years omo koko yade no ebi afa yenhwe ye nipa 1000 a nipa free 45 omanya mfrisha 45 kopem mfrisha aduosia enan no eno nso ehọ na ye peak pa ehọ na wo soro pa ehọ no ekọ 70%. Ekọ nipa wa hema bupan dio so ye no nipa no do so chese ofa nipa 1000 obenya mu be ekọ be ahansia na akire omo koko ni bi nipa onya firisha aduanan nim kosi aduosia nan no ubenya nipa be aduosia ni echire na saa na etie nipa be aduosia ni echire so ho asam no 600 nipa hansia ni echire mo fa ncheme nipa hansia ni echire 60% de na ekwa na nimpa yenhwe 65 to 74 years na say a free 45 for but omunya pa 64 years no mpanifo no ho prime age no ko no ye ma so a wasi menopause mo no no mema no so saa edientina wo anyini no kebeka so mo ye very active pa no ye 18 to 44 opejada de no ye sei no ye power for no mo no mutimi ye omo na ye active control adwuma yi wo mo ne timi eye pa edientina omo free 45 to 64 ho no mo no omo na enya pa doctor ba obekire ye emo afei free 65 years to 74 years no and so nipa diosia 60 wa ha mabu pa diosia and so e wo ho nti me fan say nipa 600 we nipa 1000 bia na nipa 600 and it will be 75 years na no so enim sabi wo yembre Bible say nipa ne na ye dioson acha de gusu bia ye bonus o nti 75 years no aden no musunya koko no pa doctor ibenya no dabi anya na dabi no akire ye mu omusunya koko pa nti nkwada 18 years no munya 18 years no na how to 44 no na ewo fom nti eno so 75 years no so ewo soro ebi wom ebro 50% we nipa 1000 nipa babro by 500 will be ni ese koko yade no ebu pa ewo ho ewo nipa dodo no a eso nti ehon asem eno no nti questions no edo so pa nti de wudi no yesi hwani ye na no doctor ekan na de mekai no wose pe enye maw avocado enye maw afei so wose se wudi abrobe a ene so enye maw omo we nkate no enye maw nkate nkenim se omega 3 ni ne ekeka ho fatty acids no a eyema nipadua no ebi wom protein wom folic acid enso wom a eboa enso eye superfood enso emwa bio no nso yese coconut kube nso a enso emwa wo koko a ni nuane bia eka ho nti we eye no ma na aso yese wo spices bebre a unya koko no kra na we ye questions enkrofo ebusa na wo de tune in kwaso ama ofidie no ena ha na ma Dr. Beba pacho ni yedi ho enkomo na ye hunu die ebesie me kai wo se ahemfo nyame abedru no ahemfo taki berries powder no ebi ho mercy holy hands ena de aba solanum tovum pacho taki berries kwansusu a nka ye free India kane bo be ye den pa ye wono ma bi on ma se ma pomde ye kra ne ye kra ba bi ni ha we de ye nya ye dia na nyame hu eno ma sayare ye ensencheni akese onipadua ni mo ye mre wo ho on se nei emakoi ye wo mako a udua na wafa adura muso a emako no ntimi nyina eno na duro nko a ye wonya ado a udua wafa adura muso a enye yi enso ye wo ye nya ye de sentropo wafa adura muso a very viable ba bi esi bi ebe so ye wo mako atenten no eno so on se enka na ye dua ne be poso a ye maame no enwu ye fa adura muso na haba ye prom atenten no eno no ye fra bibi capsaicin ewo mu a eye nsankyereni akase wutie bi na ohwemia tadi pa na mamoja flow yi papa titiri ye so hypertension ma no nka wadua no ho enti saa na abedurutie ma hwe wo se no ma esa yare dodo no ano ehia duru nyame pese bre bia na yetimi nya abeduru se wudua ma na de aduru koguso bia fa aduru muso nti unya ne se ya eye very organic aduru bia enimuti pa ne powder fesi wo abenkwa na de agum utimi di egu table aduane no kra si table so na de di nti we no esi just all the gum kakra bi no aka anum na wo de o mani nyina modi eboa papa na enya ene artificial things na ye die no na ebeboa ye pa yesi no chemicals o mesese be ye ebeboa wo cure cancer diabetes kidney problems eye no ma bebre cure infection eboa empani eboa enkwadan so hia no fusu a eboa wo pop wo de yeti abetimi de milk agum na emo milk no egum a na ho den so te upani ye pa no a no mo sa na emwa wo de yeti wo abrocha ebetimi apekage de abrew esi wa 1 year na enseye pa chotobi kama yemfre 0540 201 962 0540 201 962 0540 201 962 0200 849504 0200 849504 boy Oyerepa FM ha also per promise heba and now Oyerepa FM promise TV yen drugstore na wa ha no a ubenya ahefo wo se kwansu na ayam ne powder no ubenya bi ato ye da mu nyina mo ase de etie no da foforo ye ne professor archbishop ebehia na ene na di nkomopi e wo koko yade e ho nti wo hwe yenya e da asese ofidie no e da ye change over me move over na Kwesi Parker Wilson abetiki over emu oshepa ina deserve ye baraka ya gajamalolo apena me akata tanye fijiam yi wala down to posie zo to posie mfa to posie pam obrigado senda tunde openo mochumi mungode big up still fi all militant in the whole country ya da munyina mo ase encantadios.
Yenimu amana nanumo bonichidom ama ya prapra kumase montini nyina so eduada oforisu obosumi April nida etosu dunu obepa otum first time festival hontoma oforisu obosumi April na wotumienu so no stamp nwanwaso a wode krobia sante kotokonyini otum first de tumfo nyina ye no Ghana Post pa hontoma ukriada April obosumi nida etosu aduonu nan eye ukude sadai eye ahowo edwabo ya ebepa so wo Shia kotokofie bojare yawada oforisu obusme ni nafo aduonu num eye evening fireworks efiada oforisu oforisuo bosmi ne fodi onunsia ena otumfo se tutu obabi o di ade no emfie donunum pepepe sade ye da ehuhia ma santeman pa ne santi nyamesum feku a ewo santeman mu nyina beye na ase asum kese awo manhia kotokofie dwabrem ade nyankopo ase ewo otumfo 25 years eho adwoda okotonima bosmi me ni de tosunsia eyo otumfo awoda obeko sensi Prince Anglican asorimu akoda nyame ase me okotonima bosmi ni da etosu dumienu eya Kwesi de kese obubu bosmi November afi 2024 odi otumfo se na nadima prempe every sessions baye no enfie wo hapepepepepe enunti obebodwa kese ewo manhia otumfo osedi to the second auditorium asanteman so buafo kukurupeja fa wosene mema mutu unkoso asanteman kwaso
Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one.
And about Oyerepa TV so be di OBT agenda, that is Oyerepa breakfast time agenda. Just that bema ekia any PhD for Ghana to saying and the health and lifestyle segment on the show. Now call your Facebook app Oyerepa live on Facebook. Like your page, now for commenting, go on another page. But kind of the amount. But then at the Kwesi Parker Wilson, of course. I'm assuming to be a phone line, so then join the conversation. Now, watch the web game. Jumedi idea, they be an Osena Mekano. We look at the issues. Now, amount TSS so at the account. Now, another pay, I have a special guest in the studio. It was for a young man or NDC. In fact, he's the National Communications Officer at the NDC Amayoko, and also a lawyer. For some time now, almost every now and then, press conferences, Ekoso, Ewakra. The headquarters of the party are Ochensemo. And I'll pay my guest in the studio, a lawyer, Sami Jeffy, National Communications Officer, Edema, NDC, Amayoko. How's up? Akwa pay.
That's a bro.
Na biya boko dia.
Onyame adom. Enkwani ahoden wo ho.
Nice one. Me hu na che.
Amomo ne nkoyi.
Amomo ne nkoyi wo.
Enti na wonta hu me. Because they say ahokyere nti obi ade ne ho asie.
I see.
Dollar twem 14 Ghana cedis. Safe and put your bobo. And then ope petrol gallon almost 70 Ghana cedis, 68 Ghana cedis near chire. Diesel the same thing. Otonwa yento, ufria yentua. Odon sa show botom wensi hwe so. Adwuman ni ho. Ensem da abenbe petrol mi omo ka chire ye nyina. Enya de omatimi adi so. Enti ye nyina ye bre na ho chire no e ka ye nyina.
I see.
But ye won kwane ye wa hodin de ye wani da so. Se onyame akwando so. Onyame ebe fa kwan bi so no wagye ye free sa ohaw ne ahokyere mu. Na me de megidie mapa ne se kwan onyame be fa so wagye ye free ahokyere ne abenedi a ye komu mu ne se come 7 December 2024 ye be kwa akoto abe yo mampanyi ne aban foforo no onyame be boa ya ma ensesa aye adwuma na sansesa no aboa ma ye wura mahama abeto ne nyuma paso the 24-hour economy a obo hu dawro no otimi di aba be ye adwuma ama adwuma pabu ama obi azo anya bibi kakra eden edidi.
I see.
Yes.
December 7 ewa heya be ka kwasem ewa heya Ghana for be trouble of course I'm not much now easy for a share registration na say enti mo amunya 18 no ene mo a munni voters ID card ni be no e patcho mo kon register say na December no say NDC na be trauma no say MPP na be trauma no say independent candidate Alan Chemanti na be trauma na wa kwakoto eyewa be jano pay what questions be a what the fabra some be for ha e will be answer all your questions for you but let's kickstart our conversation this morning na me we send them social media NDC 360 program be a so
well, me that's the dedica Mabinchia Oyerepa Ashefo Nitifu nyina. This is my first time here.
True.
Ujani Jaya won cry abaha and then watonsa afremi. And we are here in the region. I'm here with our colleagues, the national organizer.
Okay.
Yunuya Yamin. And director for special duties, Ura Vincent Papinu. Our Deputy General Secretary, Barbara Sewa, and our National Chairman, Honorable Johnson Asieduaa Ketia General Mosquito.
I see.
We're here for an important party assignment.
I see.
And I decided
I won't come once I'm in
it's not for viewers. An internal assignment. Okay. And once I'm here, I made it a point. Say I was a very sure because we feed the ideas. They say hand will be a tea. Yeah, you won't cry and you or your park kukrumuti ayansa homopo. And I want to commend you, your hostess, and your production crew, the entire team for the mark you're making.
Okay,
as far as political discussions in the media are concerned. So we salute you. And we thank you for the Moyama Kumasemas and Mine Ghana Mine. NDC 360. Yabohu de Rokakra.
Yeah.
Eye Jumedius from Kubia. NDC Amanyoko Yashese Yebe Faso. Aboama Ghana for Ehu Nokre Ensem a Efa Ghana Mpuntu Ghana Dache. Amamwa Aban Otia Kunyasu Bui. And any penny na nitimidio mu and the DHR in the ekoso in all the sectors, all the scandals. And any penny na any the right documents, the right facts, the right figures to understand the ekoso where my ganemu. So and na enchesoni ababe tuaba. Amanyuku ahodo bebre age na and this amanyuku age na ye hwe ni mu se yebedim kunim. And we are determined say sa campaign ayebabe running. Nkonkoye edidi attempt campaign.
Okay.
Ebeye an issue-based campaign devoid of insults and personal attacks. And some of the nipa assume ebeto nipa komaso. Isan say eyen semwa fa Ghana man yi yone Ghana man puntu. Sansem no ne pese ye campaign.
Okay.
And therefore we need platforms for putting across those informations. Well, now one crying 2020, you saw us do a program called Nokwaremre.
Exactly.
Moment of Truth.
Exactly.
I used to host that program on UTV on some days, certain days, now me on the GH1 television. And later on, I even did it on Adum TV, our multimedia. But we had certain challenges because with that approach, you had to move from one station to another, hosting programs in the studios of various TV stations.
Okay.
So, and now into me, many other stations to pick it because we're limited to the confines of station where studio ni.
Okay.
ABM's program no so no. Yeah, starting 10. It was very close to the election. But this time around, NDC 360 50 included the enemy. 8 of May, which and we hope say through this program, you bet to me I engage Ghana for. Why must you vote for the NDC?
Okay.
Otuaba ma NDC ade na wo hwe ni musa won sabeka. Enhyehyeye ben ye wo ma o my Ghana efa adwuma ho. Efa impuntu wo se ba mansini ni mpatamu ahodo e wo o my Ghana mu. De na yewura mahama ne NDC abanyoku ba baye ama Ghana afa ne ntuma pefra. So wo pese hu sansem na NDC 360 show na wo se wutie.
Okay.
De na ekoso e wo o my Ghana mu sisi e. De nti na ho kira ba. Deɛ na ama dollar ekosoro deɛ na ama ene Ghana e ka amene yen deɛ nti ene ne oton a yento ofiri a yentua bo hye ben na ban ne ba mo hye ense ben no mo kan ya ene Ghana fo bebre afi o se ka ka ya ho na deɛ mo kan ye no ene etese
nje ho na me boba ma videos no se na
eno deɛ
because atete
edu ho
me boba ma videos bi
no edu ho ye be ho so NDC 360 is going to be very interactive.
Okay.
But there's going to be a segment I be reading messages. Along the line, we even have plans of opening the lines for people to talk, call in and express their views so that, yes, we have feedback from the people. It's going to be a program with 4 different segments. and we're going to talk about that. I mean, you don't have time for me to go into all the
what it's all
this time
about.
around, the little difference between this and Moment of Truth and Anokwaremren is that this time around we will be transmitting live from our own studios.
Okay, Mwamu Studios.
Our own NDC 360 studios, which is totally ready. We are all set for Ukude. And because of that, we'll be able to stream on social media on our own platforms, and they'll call YouTube our NDC 360 page, or Facebook our NDC 360 page, or X, TikTok, be Snapchat, your NDC 360 pages. So we'll be able to stream live on at least YouTube, Facebook, and X, formerly Twitter. Yes, also NDC official social media handles like official NDC on Twitter, NDC Communication Bureau on Twitter and Facebook. They stream your press conferences. We'll be streaming live. And on your phone, right in your palm, you can watch it. Now we use smart TV, you can watch it. But if for some reason, share no internet, so on YouTube, Facebook, there are multiple TV stations who will be streaming it live. And already Onuya TV has indicated they will be streaming it live. TVXYZ will be streaming it live. Angel TV will be streaming it live. Then we also have Weezer TV streaming it live. Loud Silence TV streaming it live. These 5 major TV stations, you best start with them on Wednesday, and we hope we'll get the opportunity for Oyerepa to also pick it, even if not the live, they repeat, because I can tell you that there are other TV stations that will repeat it. UTV will repeat it. Kesvin TV will repeat it, and so Oyerepa is one of our main targets. We'll talk about it, so that we can get a date for at least, even if not live, to repeat it, so that your audience can also.
Now let's get into the specifics. Election 2024, it is the vision and the hope of NDC winning this election. The former president, now your flag bearer, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, one of the things that amount for some further explanation, Women's Development Bank, now, Sammy, you and I agree, and we try what kind of say economy more ding. Now, the more ding, I'm some Women's Development Bank, and my mom and Mercy. How are you going to do it? Because I'm for say clearly, intro in that. Is that what it is?
So first of all, I mentioned Women's Development Bank. I'll answer your question about baby Benyasika free. You see, unyame bo nipa no.
Right.
Oninyansam wo hu se adwuma wode ahye onipa nsa no. Enya de a onipa betumi aye amana ye agese unyame kokafo ne boafo. Enti unyame di kan bo Adam. Eno man no ne boafo. Hokafo eye oba Eve sanu nyame ye no, and ampa ohwe ya brabo mumpo a onipa bia wo bobra na wo akodu ba bi na oba nka ho a obre ye nyina ya asemema ye betumi adisa danse no enu ti o man bia betu mpon a ade se ma ewo man ni mu no omudie.
Okay,
because oba no adwuma koso no odie a obema ne koba nyina no na oba no so boa. Obema ni yi chop money a oba no so de ne de kakra ye de eka ho. Na woni me ba ya adwen se ba edwadie eba business a emema ne ye yonko ne ma e ade onyame de ache ma. Enti oba bi wo wa okita dwetire kitua bi obetumi de ato anka na kusua saa multiply sika na mana ye kese. Eye me de se Oyerepa mo wodwam adum wo de fa adum ha kokejetia na kohwe ma ha o ma bibia adwuma o mo de bo o man Ghana no mutua taxes e ma o man ma yenya sika etumpon bebre we soade we toade ye kan say kiosk mu we gina wiamu tonsuo we ton plantain chips we ton indomie ne de keka ho inti man kasa from se Ghana nya afa hudie. Even before that, from the days of Yasantua, women have contributed to the building, to the development of this country. You can't quantify their contribution.
Okay.
But yenya inshisheye papa potinbia we dey say ye dey so masne ye dey boa ma na ma o mu di dwa ma o mu ye adwuma ye dey ama o mu adwuma atumpo.
I see.
You see, Ghanaian women are entrepreneurial. You won't grow this one. Man, no do no more. Some housewives. Ghana antisa Ghana wushia madua emu ben kunu obi apese odidwa.
Okay.
But omo challenge kese pa eye dwetire. Obroni se capital. Access to capital and cost of capital. Enne obabi ye adwuma. Dwetire ode be kokwan so akofa de kra na eden. Sika obuyi yaso nye sika bibiri o. Obi di opa 10,000 cedis.
Okay.
Obi per 1,000 cedis. Obi per 5,000. Obi per 20,000. Obi per 100,000. Obi per 1 million. And sika no mo pen nye sika omo di kwotwa omo no spelele nye sika omo de kwabo akohwie. Nye sika omo de be ye adwuma. Omo nya bi ahwe omo ma. Omo nya bi ahwe omo nana no. Omo nya bi ahwe omo kuru no ni fie. You see, a country is an amalgamation of households. So say if you are going to memu di ya, just or minus so the no more di ya. If you be di pa ayama. Nti papa mahama tena se din no se debi. Yen tumi nya ne te se de ye ne debi a. Emma Ghana ma ebre ye moa wo mo.
Okay.
Enu nti wafa ye maame eye oba panyi obimfu mu okunyini na Jane. Chese maame no wo hwe abodi a wo nimdie mu ne nyema wasua ne adwuma waye. She's the first Obabisi a vice chancellor of a public university in Ghana.
That's true.
Chancellor of Women's University in Zimbabwe. Adwuma waye na bibrim UNESCO at the UN level. The waye ne Ghana. Yura maama hu ne se maame onye oba keke. But o nimdie a wo bitumi de abeboa no. They said ye maybe can catch us say emma ye here emma to help us with the perspectives of women when it comes to the welfare of women. Ye maame na eba beboa. Ye papa na adwuma ba ko ye papa dia hye ye maame nsa. So onyame boa ne eba onye moa ne se onhwe ne ente emma bank. Eno ne ato ne din National Women's Development Bank.
Right.
Eye banga emma nko an be ye mu adwuma. Oba na be teller. Oba ne be ye manager. Emma nko an be da board so oba me anye ho adwuma. Security kura wo bank on emma nko an be ye.
Ashi.
Eye banga emma nko an no be ye omo customers emma nko an be mo bosia. Be me bie ni wa ko so ko je besia ye be ma obi. Enti anza na be qualify say bank ne mo awo na je say business no do shareholding no emma na wododo ye den ewo.
I see.
Special bank for women and run by women. Na bank ya yeti omadwuma nyina ne se ye behwe emma omo ye adwuma dada omo di dwa dada omo companies omo businesses and omo ton ade dada na omo pemwa na ya omo besia. Besia ye de ma wo no enye besia afi ne ye ka se ko fa dan krata abra because I know na ne man intiminya enne all the banks and the microfinance and the savings and loans are ne ma besia nyina no Ora Bawumia and Yakufu Aduaguno. Over 420 financial institutions. Unibank, Kwesi Indian Bank, EGM Bank, Amwabe Bank, UT Bank. What am I ready for? It's ready for no Kwaje Bank, Bosiano, Abrofo Bangi, and our Kwaje Bessia. Nano Kranu Benya Binahunsi, 35% to 40% ultimately. We, and I am collateral, Amado Donanya, the Enya. We, young Kaseko Fa. A dime being crata ni collateral landed property bibia say anyhow. Ena yen ma obesi anka say 35%. Insi hu ye 10% and below.
10%
and below.
Irrespective of the economic situation, 10%
and below.
Exchange rate 10%.
If you cry less than 10%, the highest will be 10%. Because the risk levels will not be the same. Will be all well established or bank account, sika kum, sika ba, yeni baby and the juma or address, say or credible. Or sa track record no the interest crab it my low. It will be a juma let the risk involved no and the better say wo ubenya 10,000 wo ubenya 50,000. It's just for women. We share a year do mama a year game changer be mama. Then I'm say papa mama ode ma nti no wa bada yenti wakofa ye mame Professor Nana Jane Opukwaje so meboa no.
It's Mwesi bank from the scratch and I say
yes, see bank for the scratch from the scratch. Na abai etwesika ma bank no. Na abai at a board directors aba bank no. Na ya fa emma omo ye well established in the area of business atoto board so. Omo nyina fa omo nim de meboa. na baya mo support a omo de be raise sika ka ban sika no sika ni bi wo ha ye be source no from international sources, United Nations, IMF, World Bank, Visa Card Foundation, Mastercard Foundation, and locally me no ka say ye commercial banks cry mo Ghana omo special packages for women ye be so sa nyema.
Oh, some of them I mean, oh, we are Juma come. Maslok na gu one of woman. How do you say maslok na gu?
A party for kakrebi ne be na maslok na gu. But this is going to be a proper bank.
I see.
And it is going to be at Accra, the headquarters. Ebenya Nkrabata in all regions.
So we have branches
we are going to the districts. And ebe ma na ya tretre ma di omo mu hia mo nyina. Na bisa me asem say yakofesika no we.
So
di enti a ye ho kire wo Ghana sisi ne enkire say ye nisika. Eye mpenyimbo ne omudi yeso ntini ebre. O se tre konkraka. O se mpenyimbo ne be di o manso o man ni si apene. Our problem is bad leadership.
Okay.
And their misplaced priorities. Aban bia ni wa wonye sika chen akufu ado ne ba womi aban. Whether it is oil sika, gold sika, cocoa sika, eto o magie free ho. Besi o mabodi nsida. Atamels ne John Mahama in 8 years. Okesika omunye di buga na bomwa 271 billion cedis. Uraba womi ani akufu ado less than 8 years omonko enya close to 1 trillion old Ghana cedis. Joma mani atamels the times 5 and actually. The problem is si kana was say yede eboa ma yede boa mabunu yede ye mpuntuo no. Omoti Jubilee House no di twom.
Some kasa they are not being first to the government. We shall piety om here nansinya. Very beautiful.
Okay.
A piety wo ho omaye a number of STEM schools wo ho. I mean omaye astrotef. I mean these are monies om dey here Juma Sam.
Na the Akufo-Addo de charter wiem hyen. Na ode idwarigu yeso wo wiemu ne wonim eka nkwan ya bo no sa private jet na no charter edidi abruchira trempie no in 3 months ye bo hoka over 6 months ye bo hoka over 100 million cedis that private jet.
I see.
And then kon so mo si cathedral
of course
o mo aye onyame frakadam aye Ghana for frakadam isa say omu yobu mo nyankopon eni Ghana man ama sofo a no mo tai dwumadi na chi nyina na obi aworo ne say free so what Duncan Williams, Archbishop, His Eminence, watching him free home. Osofo penyi Isudanaba, Osofo penyi Dagi Ward Mills. Obia say, mu yusu nyame din bokro no. Na yem peneso. Because Oma fa Ghana sika titiri die over 1 billion cedis. As spending on National Cathedral. Abra sorry da ni yensi amenyame. Foundation kura ni yentumi anye. Enti na oko site wa amna kakraka ne da the biggest hole in the whole of Africa. And then it is the biggest swimming pool in Ghana. Over 1 billion cedis equivalent to 10 trillion. Ya shene kwa. Sa sika no. Uni manko a ebetimi ama omudwetire. If you divide National Cathedral sika no by 10,000 cedis, the children say Ghana mama mako 1 million. Aban betinya mo besia 10,000 cedis titisika 100 million. Cathedral kwa musika. So mo fanya adwuma 10,000 cedis times 1 million women. Na see what corrupt scandal bi emrebe mo bia ka ho asem SML.
Yeah.
Because company a wonya adwuma bi ama my Ghana. Na woni contract bi a edim wo mrem. Abaya mano over 1 billion cedis. Titisika 10 trillion. Uka say wo dey ye Women's Bank. And a wo dey boa ma. Ege betinya mama 1 million. Obi a 10,000 cedis. Titisika 100 million besia. Nansi e japa. Eye nhyehyɛ ye bɔne aban we ye sɛ ɔde be wia ye gold sika afebɔ. Na NDC ne imrahye bedwafo ye kye omunti amaso. Na ye nya e japa no. Na ye nya so mfaso bia no o ma say 153 million cedis on it titisika no 1.5 trillion 1.5 trillion o ka say wo de bob ma besia e ma 100,000 obi abia 10,000 cedis. I am showing you say sika aban no di no nyafu sika na o mu wia no say ye say ye de be ya de pa like the Women's Bank and ye. So the problem is not that there is no money. The problem is that nipa kakrebi abusua kakrebi bawomia ni na busuafo akufo ado ni na busuafo sika na omo agye kentan so omo di no eno na yewura mahama eba befa ne ye bibia ye seed fund for the National Women's Bank obi catch no say possible no your trofo because abai wait me koye one meeting e wo pedua say cabinet retreat one in 2022 they spent 48 billion cedis. They themselves submitted that data to Parliament, Office of Government Machinery, or more annual report. Go and check. 6 March 2022, Independence Day. I can't say we are not miracle because it shows you the kind of wicked leaders we have. Leaders are me Ghana, me Yemaya, they went to celebrate 6 March Independence Day. At Cape Coast. One day, they spent 100.4 million cedis. No, 10.4 million cedis. Titisicano, 104 billion cedis. One day. That same year, almost a car cover and a car tires, tires and batteries are almost a son or Mampinian soye. Car battery, car tires, 15.1 million cedis. Titisicano, 151 billion. So there is the waste. Yes, and under John Mahama, this will not happen. It's and we're going to channel all Sesika tax for phobia Women's Bank. Sesika your moody and what's it John Mahama on tax for phobia? No, I'm not to me a Ghana without taxes. Okay. But I'm saying, we will not have to impose a tax to be able to establish a women's bank. Okay. So no, ye kate na sika yo mawie ye jejia eno nkwankwa betime be bank. Ama Ghana ma in the millions. Enya dwetri, enya besia, e de adidwa.
No so obesi bank no right from scratch. Mo first year na me madona mo winile mo first year na mbe ya na say e mbetwa bia things to settle and some betime ya sadia.
First year, by the time 2025 will end, the National Women's Development Bank would have been launched.
I want to make ban because you see, if you look at the current economy, because if you look at the 24-hour economy, and in the UK, clearly, I mean, and the economic indicators will show. So, I mean, though things are picking up some, but then generally, all 24-hour economy, there is doom so currently. And 24-hour economy, and also we hinge on a year. Electricity power, a stable electricity supply. I'm for Benya Kama. No, they are here. And this is where people are saying that again, John Mahama and the NDC almost the Ghana for economy in here. Power supply are a problem. 24-hour economy and Yejuma. What do you say, Yejuma Sami?
Didn't 24-hour economy in Yejuma. I'm fan one by one.
Because one. Stable power supply. Anyway, you do something to see.
Power on the first. Power on the first. Minia. No cresse and the doom swaba.
Right.
And in the midst of doom, so won't you mean a 24-hour economy?
Exactly.
Because the cost of businesses running 24/7 ebe cost because there was will be to petrol, need diesel, go mu generator mu. They say petrol need diesel is bu akoso. So businesses cannot operate 24/7. Right. And until I was share nyema, Yewura Mahama so obeye. Na aboa me yetimi anya 24-hour economy. The edimwetintim banpa cheap and reliable power.
Almost not possible. NDC much cheaper reliable power.
Omo na ye ekuba tan omo kasa magana adwumayefo nyina meboa. Organized labor.
Right.
Almost a 24-hour economy a game changer. Omo munya NDC omo munya MPP. Na TUC akasa MPP ni awo kasa na uti na yede. What's it? Guta for nkada. Guta yede. Ghana Union of Traders Associations. Edwadifo e wo Ghana nyina kuba time. Almost a 24-hour economy and then Ghana nya be ma Ghana be ye krabewe. Guta siye. TUC siye. MPP ni ono ade eye about NDC dia opeso say no na wutie no e dey na argument. National Union of Ghana Students, Google it. Almost a 24-hour economy na be bo Ghana. MPP for Nankasa. Omo ene Minister for Health designate. Openya ye yi no aswa for ya pomu Dr. Koboy. But na menene Metro TV. Also be catch us 24-hour economy is not possible as in who. Google it, you see it on Ghana web. Also 24-hour economy is possible. Unim Dr. Kwesi Dixon. MP for Enyanso too.
Exactly.
MPP ni mapa or your surgeon. Also 24-hour economy Mahama Diabano. which is ono kwa dream wa wonti ase na yemmo yense mama hama uni Institute for Economic Affairs aye omo director for research Dr. Kwachi papa no go and read it or say 24-hour economy is apt for Ghana.
We are not saying say apt for Ghana but you share a normal 24-hour economy
ono na MPP ni mapa no ye minister for trade almost so called one district one factory on implement here meboa also be catch us the 24-hour economy and possible and this intiminya want policy
but we are not saying it's not possible
so hold on
it has no leg to stand on because of the
so I am telling you all these new trials are telling you that it is a game changer it is an excellent policy and it is doable that's number one power anyone say ye pe obi amana so ho a why na Ghana ha what track record say onim kwan ye fa so dum so
no because Esle am the buy is here you've collateralized
the be am step by step
no we've
because me say why na Esle one the buy
one about the buy and this is Joma one the buy
and na MPP for asay no me kwa omo de esi awo akwaje de sia na omo di
exactly
and na e ka what power sector wasn't ko mudi tua na dum so amma no e ka na kosoro e na dum so aba me kwa na to mama na nyame so da ye no dwene hwe kan te Esla no ono ba no say Esla na me ye NPP for asay no but metumi aye ni ya why won't you believe him because in the first place he introduced it John Mahama ono and I the fastest mobilization of power plants in the history of Ghana obie ni wa mobilize enyina mahoden fidie change John Mahama
no or the car
John Mahama na the car power buy
exactly but a car buy
na the power plant na free power plant na free yes it's wonderful
but at the time but at the time
John Mahama
no conform no one was
Mary na John Mahama aye ah omo ka say ne bo so no mo buy bo no mate so obetwem
to say one dey say o
na omo akwa yi mu nsia de abakuma say amoboje omo so enye John Mahama ye tiri kokwa ye dinima kronu wo mu ade ne enchi obi ntumu ade ne enfo bi nkogina court ade ne de yakukuru de abakuma say John Mahama Mary plant no na John Mahama no de Mary buy e de power buy e de axa buy e de same power buy Jacobson plant and MPP for na akwa say John Mahama oh wa ma power na buso enti de bia omo bo na chi say wa ma ye SS power this John Mahama so be 24-hour economy a o si dum so ntimi nye na wa nya so bo dum so no unti kromo na ba omi aka say John Mahama so bo dum so be ma ye mo na ba so na we need Joy FM na okoye sa interview no were you not working at multimedia go and check Akufo-Addo true state of the nation address 2016 they no come about dum so other John Mahama so dum so but nisi e bona baso because they create here which was not true but at least he acknowledged that John Mahama so dum so right now ye wo dum so mu nenso ye wo mpanyinfo mo ye dwane ahantan no mu ni obuo mo my Ghana anti we don't even have a timetable to analyze
CC minister no call parliament and they chi say dum CC so let's admit dum CC
because
sana minister deka Matioboku Prempe
and na dey no masiesie since January we start so dum no dey no masiesie na se ya mede benade ya uni krumo na Akufo-Addo se dum so ayende pato me de kumase me bedu anope ya dum so na ayende opa bi o line tu ne rade aban we aban ano kre ni obanu say ye trust aban we so be so dum so a I'm telling you it will take us over 20 years over
20 years to solve dum so by the big government.
John Mahama used 3 years to solve dum so by February 2016 now you ending low shedding in Ghana. That is why Bawumiaye interview March 2016 e wo Joy FM ka say Mahama solve dum so. That is why. So please, dum so cannot be the excuse for 24-hour economy. Now 24-hour economy so simple for people to understand. I find it difficult. Let me tell you.
See, ebe run only in cities. Oko Gaboso, oko Zabzugo. What do you know? Benefit of
24-hour economy. Let me explain.
It will be all Zabzugo. Obeying 24-hour economy.
Masa, you Ramahama si oba. Obehwe krubia wahoden no ne brofo kasam ye kind of comparative advantage. Ade ben e na wutimi produce more. Na ya boa for one moment me produce more because a Ghana betum pon a e was say the didi hye dodo na ya ade. Enti example for krubi ti say akomadan. into no mo produce was sentiment the example actual it John Mahama the farm centers ba akomadan akuafo mo don tools wo benya mfidie ye de abefo kuayo no mo no ba yo mo tools no o matinya tene bebre farm centers no be mo sika esan so abema mo mfidie ye de kuayo like it pertains e wa bruchiri na ye boa wo mo wo sa kwan no so mo no ba ye ne do so a John Mahama say o man tools no empronse o ba be si factory ye den e wo ho na asachan tools ni mu akotin tomatoes any other products na sa factory na ye ba be establish no e free tete e be si ne factories ni ye adwuma don hwere nwotwe but 24-hour economy nti tomato processing factory ye be si na komadan e be ye adwuma 24/7 ye be check 24 hours mu miensa 8 hours nti 8 hours be adwuma ye for 200 for example 8 hours be 200 8 hours be 200 na adwuma pa no aye dada adwuma ketua pa bo ho no abuso abobi aye den enye bi aye na omuso e process intos na John Mahama say na ban e promote made in Ghana ni dia na wa ya na 24-hour economy no ene ne ye pe aduane ama secondary school koda sa tin tomato ne ye be den ye beto enti okasa ekurase for enya 24-hour economy ho mfa so amenti ase biko akomadan omo benya factory be ye 24/7 enti adwuma ne be ye mo miensa amma mabru ne maba wa mawie school mo tifie obi anya bi aye
so it's not easy to establish a factory
because of that
mind you John for just one term 4 years
I'm fancy because of that inti kuyani na ono so do toast no ono so adwuma because onim say me do toast na menya atofo what the John Mahama was just 4 years
just 4 years just one term
great leaders all great leaders their greatness were defined not by the longevity of their tenure in office but by the impact they made within the shortest possible time. The greatest human being ever to have lived for me, in my opinion, was a man called Jesus, who lived at a place called Israel. The real ministry, the real ministry was from age 30 to 33. If you know your Bible, 3 years. Look at the impact it made. Generations about over 1,000 years after.
Jesus. Jesus was divine. John Mahama any party say
okay. But you know that Jesus was both human and God.
Of course.
Even in the Bible, even kings, I don't want to bore you with details. Their reign were very short, but they made great impact. What about them, John? Look around the world. Nelson Mandela, Okuma, South Africa, South Africa. When you are be the president for a short period of time. But look at the impact he made. Today, Mandela, Kwame Nkrumah was the greatest Africans ever. Mandela rule for how long? Masa, if 4 years is enough for Akufo-Addo and Bawumia to destroy Ghana, 4 years is enough for John Mahama, the nation builder, to rebuild Ghana. Because that's the point I'm talking about.
Because you see, I get the point I'm making, Sammy. But again, John Mahama, I say, the man honeymoon Oba. And was making reference to the organized labor forum. Say a number more thing. He admits a number more thing. Into about power, your man honeymoon. Into obey your man honeymoon. All these things, women's bank, factory basis, all these things are money.
Honeymoon.
It's a honeymoon. I mean, your man pressure on to salaries. No.
Since 1992.
Same money pressure.
Since 1992. You're two about Ghana beer. You can be honeymoon season. On that. Honeymoon season is a normal lexicon in our political balance in Ghana.
Okay.
The exchange in Ghana say, "Abayin fufu biya ba, uhia short time biya, or they be settle down." You know, so that time, the ministers. The ministers are called parliament for vetting. The ministers not taking office. What they are saying? Now abayin tinya settle down. So John Mahama call voter region. And teachers, unions, so be complain.
Exactly.
Yeah, what's there? And to bar to your cat to him, we say 20%.
Exactly the point I'm making.
To your cat to him 10%. I don't say, Mate, mini problem. You be you be a so be a problem, man. But more will be a gun as he can say, I say, it may be kind bar. Mama is small, short grace period. Be a you settle down na economy na settle down, then we will be able to solve all these problems for you. Okasa wakabone. Okasa de chene. Okasa de chene say. Oye no kwafo. Onte se papa na ono show bo se mema concrete road. Enso concrete atrema kura wo mu bi o baby a. Onte se papa na ojina Cape Coast ka say good people of Cape Coast, I have good news for you. We are building for you an ultra modern harbor. Alaji Bawumia. Yo mama onte sa. No ntimi spell ya wonchro. Into washebo. Osu obeye. Osheye boso obeye kejeti awaye. Osheye boso obeye Kumasi airport amana international airport ama plane etimi si anadwo oye yansa no ufra konwa so. Atonsu dwa onesiye. Tafu dwa onesiye. Asawasi dwa onesiye. KNUST. Baby anaka aboni papa memi ku school. Baby anaka aboni papa. Over footbridge no. On ye. Ratri Park on a Kumasi nko examples amedema because we Kumasi. I don't even want to go to Nyema Oye no Konongo, the Oye no Fomena, the Oye no Sihua, the Oye no Fari. Yeka John Mahama ni dinfo from impuntu nyumewura. That is why he's called the nation builder. Or no Oshebwa where they will do so. And if there are any people in any geographical area also Mudi John Mahama and what dance say or say is the people of Kumasi and Kumasi. Mampong water project one here. One edins you call Mampo. Konongo Kwo Kumawu K3 water project one eh. Fomena Hospital, Konongo Hospital, Sewa Regional Hospital for Ashanti region, Afari Military Hospital, 150 projects in Nase. In 4 years. And 4 years near the quarter the CNC KJT Agazia. And go for ya number Central Market, and yan annual is one. The same 4 years now see swap Mama and Timmy Fanya. Or the UKGT. It is the biggest investment in the history of Ashanti region. Chileme, DNA Ashanti region, a sum $265 million at Jomama Edebeye Ibrakesi. This is just one. I can give you many examples. What the point I'm trying to say? So John Mahama is a man you can trust and take him at his word. And 24-hour economy, no. And your campaign promise.
No, because I mean we are looking at all the economic indicators.
Make it a campaign promise. We have captured it in the 40-year development plan. Go and read the 40-year development plan. Experts not say again. Why? I don't know. Maybe a tumpon be a we are 24 hours. Now Ghana, you ever see a tumpon? You be 8 hours.
It's my
24 hours.
It's my 24 hours. No more buy it. And I say, honeymoon for the
24 hours is the topmost priority of all the priorities of the next NDC Mahama government.
I see.
Topmost priority. There will be a secretariat. Be in charge of 24-hour economy. There will be a council. Be 24-hour economy secretariat also chaired by John Mahama himself. Asa yeni abru ya dwen wa kwa chire. Baby MPP for say Ghana edru no. Say Ghana yesi e be ye adwuma 8 years a e be take you 50 years. Ansa na ye frisa ho chire we mu. And now my MPP di akoto amna donko mu e ka mene ye ayentimi ntua ye ka. We are a bankrupt country. Yeka 630 billion ye chire. Uche ne Ghana population of 30 million. Ghana ni bia de ka 20,000 cedis ni chire. If we want to work 8 hours. Onyamia boy wa 24 hours. Okobro ni kromu a nipa da be economy ni na because obi e adwuma shift system. Ye person e adwuma 8 hours ni di ye. E be easy. So John Mahama say, let's make sure that critical services are buying there and kwankre there. Obi a 24/7. What's ne Kumasi passport office ko lie on. Obi a minimum obi a apply for passport December last year. Yes, about June this year. Put in your apply for passport in these 6 months. Have you even seen a serious country in the world that passport takes you months? Because passport office here do 8 hours. So even though John Mahama the online passport application about, right? But because passport office here do 8 hours in common passport, which is the right of every citizen you can get. And John Mahama say me back passport office will do 24/7. So why can't we do it?
The argument is that I will say
referee leakages or more license. Did lies who DVL. They have to pay bribes to go boys.
Yes. Efficient system. All the challenges are also see. 24-hour economy in the bar. The challenges persist. We won't get the full benefit. If you focus on fixing the existing
the 8 hours efficient, it is still not enough. That's the point.
I see.
So the existing 8 hours, bad work practices are Emma Jumayefo.
I don't know someone can come once.
You better can't hear no aka. But we hear no can Jumayefo ye Juma 8 hours kwa yesi enso. Passport to na manfo ntimi nya ne. Ye pese ye do stage a wo apply passport a yesi gina hoje. Ye pese ye do stage a wo pay bibi for DVL a yesi gina hoje. Critical services from KME, any other critical institutions in Ashanti region, will be to me and Yajina Hoje. As the passport office here, Juma 24/7. My men are no porton or Kono Hono. Or Koi Mimra, so will be so the Kelly Willy Babi Siwanajo. Will be the Mobabi Siwanajo. Will be the Indumi Babi Siwanajo. That is the ripple effect of the 24-hour economy on small and medium scale enterprises. And just say it creates a Juma for those who be working there alone. But even the informal sector, the oye photocopy wo the ultra photo wo ono so adwuma ekoso 24/7. This is why TUC for organized labor, the head of TUC, Dr. Mua PhD holder, or dwuade no say no mama we the game change.
It is who can say I will cut 24-hour economy. Then the argument again is that John Mahama bar corruption so because I kind of one term. I mean, some have argued say who share a setting up Temaklo under exactly John Mahama. Corruption in the course of under his word, John Mahama. So obviously John Mahama can also be blamed for corruption because what Emma a corruption of course must look. Do you agree to that allegation?
Me Pacho, let's even first of all dismiss the foundation of your question. So 4 years into your badge as a corruption.
Because I'm not foresee. I mean the argument
then if what you're saying is true, then it was a binding only one term. Because some man Akufo-Addo mo ye 4 more. Na na man kan try say ye ma 4 more Akufo-Addo time aka ye only 4 years into there will be corruption. I don't know man kasa. I don't know man.
Because even Bawumia has said.
Hold on. I don't know man kan check. Even Bawumia has said. Do you need 8 years to steal? Do you need 8 years to steal? So yes, obi bokro no is not a function of time. Say nipa no 4 years or 8 years. That question is flawed.
I see.
That's number 1. Number 2, was it John Mahama a bad corruption because said Natama Kulobi ne de keka.
Exactly.
E pa chona John Mahama na nkasa so e. So no mo ka so ye kronfo anamebwa. Omo say ni din. Omo ye na yaka de. Wakotena nchen. Nye mfie nwotwe mu ni. Ono so ne kron no boy ne ho adanse we. Kabi chire.
No me too.
No kabi chire. MPP forecast all the $10 million. Akufo-Addo ne kan was all the presidential diaries. And what evidence all the amount.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Omama wa evidence. Omama wa evidence.
Meet some meet.
Omaka say John Mahama wa dan we sikesi hotels ni adan akese wo Dubai. Omama wa evidence. Omaka say Kumasi airport John Mahama we sika de bo ni bi ato so mo be chichi atum ewe and evidence no we.
But on the Airbus aba.
Airbus yes John Mahama
Mills the later announced a year. Investigate
and John Mahama investigating body be na to yen sa friend on Airbus cheme back on. You invite me invitation. Not even prosecution. No workers or immunity. Why not to the friends or may answer questions in relation to Airbus? Whether Bruchra na Ghana, Chemibi. Massa, who don't want to do it being woe. Kasanko and a Mambonko. MPP for ye nipa, almost say nipa. And the Kufa I mean, come on, my power ye na Sanko for Dumbo, you before the sen. Oya kuso go down near sen o disco. And so Kwame Nkrumah call your man to me power plant back okra. Omusu ni omo ban no. So mama ye gunu hu fe. But 8 years after leaving office, he remains squeaky clean. Ono ni o mampanyi na abreso. Kata hyehyɛ ne proya semsia. O ma ye hwehwemu ne the report about bontin obi ehu. Wa wo ho bon mu bia wo ye na danfo, wo ye the party ni o. No ma mre di. E ba cho me boa, kasa me boa. Jida and you one party for no de court. National service scandal and you one party for no de court. Smart is Bass branded or one man minister and resigning. One jisika na mo my Ghana. Mention Vicky Hammer crowd or no one more chrono. And sometimes I even think we're unfair to that lady. Obi ni na down food din kono say me $1 million politics crime jai. Now why na any vision na aim? What ye unya $1 million I won't pay. No, say. E dika ma me no wanya boni bia. But they ba on president mama say madam. So sika ni si weni sunti kwatra nche. That is how high the standard of the fight against corruption was under President Mahama. What's the point I'm trying to say? And the SML contract tan yeti aga na mra yetua 10 trillion cedis ama company for no work done. KPMG report ya the Ghana for sika na etua moka. Akufo don't publish a report on near crowd or said that.
Mampeni say SML for
money bia. And or shot I did to know a shiki. Woman and him or command him for sorry chame. Nan me bon pa so be ba 2 4 pem so no be sorry chame wa. Wa ko yibi o ya bon ra o. Muhu e. Mu ni pe bia. That is not what we are talking about here. If you are looking for obia obetimi fight corruption including prosecuting on one party for jo mama ye ayebi da. It's a bit to me agenedi. And I've given you the examples of on one party for the Omokoko national service scandal, GIDA scandal, on one party for.
But he won't be accountable for 4 years. Obeying your and that's what Dr. Baumia said. That's a campaign against your mama. Dr. Baumia say, Mama of 4 tempe. Obeying your pet because he has nothing to lose. On security election. One of them will go 8 years.
Ti Baumia no person chese ono ye man 4 years pa na onye 4 years for
ye man 8 years because ono ba obe pray for another 4 years. It's the first 4 years obe ye adwuma mama.
But owie the first 4 years now like Akufo Addo so obe pray for 4 more.
Exactly. Obe pray for 4 more.
At the time I pray for 4 more no so yan kan chen say I can 4 years penti on deserve. Ana me boa say na 8 years opportunity to serve. It was serve part 1 4 years ni we are. On me pray to me be.
And say all born home body no but pray for part 1. Born home body
in the same for part 2 no. Your mama here the first 4 years a year. And you say the modern more born yenti. Na dwuma pa o ye yenti. Empuntu a wode ba Sante Man ni Kumasi nti. Ono so ye ma no 4 more nka ho do nwie. Enya asem krona. Abeka so obi 4 years won't be fa nya adwuma. Me say Mandela would be president how long? The Mao Jesus example. And I'm trying to tell you, say, 4 years a dosumpo. Say, a juma woye, no de akoma pa na ye. Na wunim de woye. Uwe ndi swade hunu. Uwe experience. Na wonyamensa wo mu ade woye biebe ye. We mu no mu ni madwuma mo nambo mu ni experience. Ba womia, ono uni experience. Say,
I am vice president for 8 years.
Na we di president da. You know say me mate.
Of course.
Na me mate.
See first year na man.
Na me mate. Ye yemfa esti an show sem. Wo e na wote kamu. E na mate pai duma gina tech. Dum e na obefro ye. Wotena ka yi mu. Udru adumu a. Wo so ye dru mate so ye nu ye. Montwen. Na ye de watwamu a de wakwakodu pankro no. Driver no so kra twadi aye fine. Passengers complaining a mate so driver ni twika ni ye pa. Wo twika ni ye pa. Na driver ye twam adum de makodu pankro no de makoto amenem. Afi mate number say na me ye mate keke. Driver we de wabon. Ba mo first year na me mate me twimu de mafa amenem e de ma back to adum. No ni madum anka budu am kamu twam. Wo de wo life be shesa mate we say. Mate banza. To a driver banza. I would rather trust Obi Obeye vice president. One kaso ye me mate, but a co-driver. Ni rata mills in Niho. Na ye do manager John Mama and vice president. Nefe krakeke. Pedumo ye boata mills. Problems by one kasana me mate. He took responsibility. Oh, me aduma ye de share and vice. Be our fairly. Unimsa. Aduma pa. O mampenye Akufo Addo de share and
digitalization. And the Ghana card ye juma.
The tapes are there.
And the hospital. Digitalization and the job food as we your computer so. I mean,
no na de juma bagana. E discover she able to.
He says he's making things easier. Say food that is no more there.
And dollar is
digitalization.
And dollar is na food that enye na biem no. And oko hospital fees with bitua. And now cash and carry abano because health insurance have good no. So have digitalization na wo see so the aba on so be na wo so. And na konfo anochi a omuni afidie a ye de dialysis a ye de hwe kidney patients no. Wo digitalization e de aba na the dialysis machine aba. And then pen you konfo anochi a pen for ne ma de da form no. Digitalization e empa me boa.
But it's the future.
E empa.
In fact, 24-hour economy will run on digitalization.
Na digitalization
no have to acknowledge
it. Dr. Bawumia ne digitalization dey no niva. Ono di digitalization.
And they were e-pharmacy. I'm for tonjo e were internet so and they were Facebook to electricity. I mean these are things that are not any
and I will fear auto electricity and electricity do gra unya bi. na bo no electricity is also abetum 18% and say electricity create meter. You see digitalization is a means to an end. Eye abefo enyema ye yese ne be ya timamufuo access services a omomre omanfo access services omomre enyema ye be ye mre e be ye easy e be ye efficient na aboa ma aban lose aban sika wo lose no yesia no kwan. However, say dro boedia wo ye e-pharmacy a entie dro no so bo no so. Say hospital bi nimpa and health insurance wo wagu ye cash and carry digitalization no emma manfo nye sika ntua healthcare ka emma ye MRI and emma ye x-ray machines and dialysis machines. So you can't say wo wadi o mani hwamodie hia no onye ye de fata na wo se ye mfa ho abasobode ma. This say mumu digitalization
of course
neboa
of course
na uni sika na mumu wo ye registered wo mumu na so fa so na say you nipa bebre obi aye registered or mumu digitalization we betumi move sika from a bank account to mumu account digitalization na sika na bi ni bank account ni mu obe move there enframa so yen kas ye hia na first sika na ni account ni mu. I am telling you say juma pa o man penyi di share nsa na say obeboa no ntoto o man Ghana sika semie meboa uni kromu ano man penyi kufu ado fo simpie ka kire say Ghana na sidi no aye hata in the time of Kufuor $1 1 cedi, in the time of Atamils and John Mahama $1 2 cedis. Who has that video? And that is why I walk off a brand TB, your friend of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Kufuor Breso, or Boameye redenomination, Unimsi Kasamoto to ye, and your Oba Bemboama Sidi and Yah or Dane, I'm $1 aba form, no near, into $1 you say. Joma me kone 4 cedis. Ibi muze 4 cedis 20 pesos en fanesa. Ene 14 cedis 20 pesos ni echiri. Joma ma breso. Na ukita 6,000 cedis a. Ubenya 1 million sefa. And now we pay the same 1 million sefa. I just ukita 25,000 cedis eni echiri. Joma ma breso ana dollar ba kuye 4 cedis no. Now we pay $10,000 akofa container fra brochiraba. We have 40,000 cedis. And our bros were 42,000 cedis. And now Bawumia, amamu fun, amamu boninti, dollar do 14 point something. No? We pay the same $10,000. Same $10,000. You need 140,000 cedis in the 1.4 billion actually. It's a name for greater shit. And ne amanfo mfa so ahye and wasan so the taxes bro adua 9 ababegu yen so. This is the Bawumia who promised to move Ghanaians from taxation to what? Production. And ne or the baller tax ato yeso ohia ni mobro wa ye adwuma titi ni mo remu a or send sika ma ne ba wo suku mu ana na busuani bi ne ate ne e-levy Bawumia to. And ne boys you mu ni adwuma ye okotwa ne bet kakra no dia. Near sounds what's in the 10% betting tax. Yari ababe say ni penyuma mama for no aduane abomo. Eh was say aban no kwa support to yen because of yade nti. Okwa mama bi so a governments no amma or manfo ni sika US ye sika ma citizens because of
Akua ye be covered ye be. There are free meals. There are free transportation. I mean these are things that were factor
man or kasama.
There are free water. There are free electricity. You know this.
Or kasama buying say. Sanya man ye free or would free. Namona mo say you free or can PM Express. Ewo joy. Meboa kasa meboa. Also would free. Inti mraso we see tua enu jiro mo kofa covid levy en ye tua covid levy no ama o manya sika bro enyema na obudi free ene bo so ye da so tua 2024. Show me one country in the world I will charge covid levy. Show me one. What? Your malaria levy, your HIV levy, your cholera levy. When woman penia or say yare ba hanipa be mesan so the yare na ye tax. Na Nebukadnezar kro yesa. O hini na nitibu dindinde no kro yesa. And you are saying we were experienced. We're experienced in heaping useless and senseless taxes on the people. Experience in mismanaging the city. Dollar do 14 cedi. So dollar do 50 Ghana.
Mismanaging the city.
Nanya the experience now dollar 14.
I see.
Or you buy simple no be president dollar na 50 Ghana. 50 Ghana. Bawumia. Now all your campaign what's the idea about kokura Bawumia diaba?
Oh, not baby aba. I mean, one of them become
electric car.
Of course, I mean they do. But again, almost scholarship. PWD.
Let's hear some scholarship. Scholarship.
But I mean, these are special things on the PWD.
We
I see on minus to make them millionaires. I mean, these are things he's saying it.
So on the car, so my sky train. On the car, so my concrete roofs. On the car, so we see Harbor Cape Coast. And you'll be see you see. Nina Nayantro.
He's not in charge. Ronaldo is in charge. Jokana win tea, of course, there's nothing you can do about it. You have to respect that.
Nanado now also you in charge. On our Parliament 2018. Say be economy. You're in charge about Bawumia. What's my main Nanado ni menye paka any. Mimi aye say be. I see Nanado ankasa State of the Nation address. Or say economy na ye no eye Bawumia ne emfa ho abasobode e ma no. Nti Nanado oboa wo. On pe Bawumia asem. But Bawumia nankasa website also a chairman of the economic management team. Na nedwuma wo ye ne say o shape policies and guide their implementation. Bible say wonu mu asem ne de bebuafo. Ono anasem we da na website. Unwe. Me ba to unwe. Emoting ko debi. O yes I am to ankomo.
Debi same. There's say public knowledge. Public knowledge. Public knowledge
kwa kind of for mo we enu bia na tia.
We will be in the
America no ana unhu ye. Just on to
of course I mean we all seen it say ampa. Or you the economy.
Can you cheat? Now so show ni.
No say no no sabi. Was I
mean the simple. Can you say the America no. Sabi we be. E wo Bawumia website was na eni was
hosa you hu no say from me we public knowledge
na it will be who said the America no no credit na wo atwe no website say oh you chairman of the economic management team wo na ban hihye ye omo policies nyina wo na wo hihye na wo hwɛ sɛ ye de be ye adwuma ma Ghana fo nya so mfa so na Ghana sika sɛ mo asɛ ya wo sɛ me ye nie
some ask me me tie wo a asɛ NDC for no you are depending more on MPP failures into this election. Mo strategy no say and no man MPP ntimianye and am ugina so dey campaign e dey win election way. But political science is yes sir.
Me buy akasa about National Women's Development Bank. Right. And on is it based on MPP for failure? Me buy makasa about 24-hour economy. Is it based on MPP failure? No. John Mahama ankasa won ani swade ho no. The vision, the policies for Ghanaians. Okay. But of course, every election it's a referendum on the performance of the incumbent. So abaye bi tia konwa so no obo no homode no ye no oyade a enya de Ghana for mo behwe wo position ni bra ana meboa eno nti ansana nsesan ye beba no people must appreciate say the aban no e ka so obeye na enye no no oye de oye and it is the responsibility of the opposition to show say contrary aban ni oman for san ye bosha aban de baye no enye no ne yehu opposition adwuma no ansa na opposition akyerem se nti ye ba ye bia ye be ye eni it don't say be ba ye medi kan kwa akyerem de ye ba ye be den ye be ye abo amma ye be ye de create nnwuma ama obi aye den enye bi e de aye and na me kyerem why we must reject the MPP and bring in John Mahama and why we must reject them no and you be na me explain ya kyerem no so we are not our campaign is not just based on that. But it is also based very much on yenhye pa ye wo Ghana for. Okay, and be be anywhere ha Ghana for che adwuma. Ye wura Mahama eko na ye wo adwuma e wo how e wo Ghana.
Of course, the unemployment
right? And unemployment then was 8.4%. What said the MPP for kind? But when me agina simpie so I'm sure you've seen that video. Or say under the Akua Asieduaa government the economy will grow, no, will grow and grow and grow. And there will be jobs and jobs and jobs. This is the economy of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. What is that video? What?
na me nyan hwe me enemy won sa
we are me share am
material share am
and unemployment is 14.7%
right.
from 8.4%. And then me no ka say graduate nurses and midwives 75,000 of them from 2022 BC or maybe school they have not been posted. And then your association be from Unemployed Trained Teachers Association. These are teachers of my school since 2020. Or my train licensure exams or my pass it. Or my national service be seen there. I'm not even talking about the normal graduates, normal degree course or masters or TFU. Teachers and nurses. Anka or more under John Mahama. There was automatic employment for them. And almost in their thousands. In their thousands.
I see.
And that is why John Mahama say bad. Licensure exams ye national service free automatic employment here they ba. John Mahama say bad nurses midwives automatic employment here they ba. Say Ghana ye wonso na yes nurses aye here nyina ye will be cry. We will liaise with countries. Almost here train nurses from Ghana and send them people there to go and work. Like Cuba for Bahabe Juma, me to your Mokan, Sani Baya Diabo, John Mama spoken.
So these producers, I will video be able to say, but just 1 minute. You're not responding, we wrap up this morning. But your producers, video now radio or him be Sekhi, Jaboso, making some comparison between John Mahama and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. He says, our video now radio. Mama yenyi sa video quickly na ma Samijefi and responded to that briefly but your mumpe amana afiyen hwe sa video quickly na ebusafo another pay there we are wrapping up in just about 5-10 minutes we are wrapping up no St. Thomas Eye Hospital me pacho say ete about weni so and I said test weni so weni no hu ade yie ade be ma wontimi nkan we kira wontimi nkan Mesre so because St. Thomas Eye Hospital. The patron mo aka ne tema. Na mo be PM e wo Kumasi. Kumasi me no ka say omo at Champoma Towers e wo ahojo. Omo ne Absa Bank and all the same building mo. And pay from on 0537 211 531. 0537 211 531. And 0537 179426. 0537 179426 and 0538 77521 0538 377 521 and 0246 866580 0246 866580. You know, problem be when who be about your special technology abe from fidia on be show ni no na fei o ma edro na ma show ni kama e dia ma but your video na ready ma share video ni sami o just video we ma me na fe respond in just about 2-3 minutes na enko me share video
na me da wasi me so media pese media me kan se me kan ma ya ye sha ha yina no go bi ko fu media ma hwehwini se onti kokoo no o jama kokoo no kampan any anono waka kuku no mayinati wakwa san babra mayi kuku ni yiye no o ba ya o sin san fa kuku no man meti o de be ma no me ya no na o de be ma no babra ye mfa man me se kuku o mi biu ena we ni any o mapani do mama sani pakwa no so omapani anso obedi bida so oni bida dia akayinim se oni bida nti ye to no ahwe won so obedi bida ye hu ne ne o ye nyina ena gana fo ya mpe ne ya to abati ano na na okọ ba ya o tie sanfa akonwama no no do dem se na no panifo amohia ye mfa nante ye mfa ye campaign e fantia madam asi last one
for nana eje sikapa oyohene e wo sehwe dwaboso Kantan Krobo number 2. Ono ena ye heno o shaba mya ena o kan sebwe. You heard him clearly. Efo no, I mean Koko Fo no representing Ghana. Mase Mahama say Koko Fo no. Obi aye ni and they say the man be him. Your response to him what can
Nana kasa Nana adwen so no. E di boni ni di man nananom. See I respect his opinion.
Right.
But we dey Nana da braka wa wonim say asem wa kan no ye gitumu a enye yi isanse nto asomo.
That's some kind of talk.
Mpanyifo ne ka asem bi say sankofa yenchi. Sa asem what you say? Sankofa yenchi. E che say.
Nsa yenchi nkofa.
E che say nipa utimi ye mfonso. Unye hu oba obem obi a ote aware ase. Ana se oni obem bi wo relationship mo. Na kata ni boy bi aba o she combat wabo bandana ni chin da ni kum se netie ni bling blinge. So ote ka papa bi mu waba. O se oba papa bra na won ne bobra na ontimi mu awo. Edwuma yesen aban dwuma akoma kranso o ma 500 Ghana me fira buchi na aba me di dollars papa bi wo be di mechi abosume bi amema 10,000 Ghana na oba na mpampa nyama na ohun fefefe ni ntini wedi nachi odi nachi wieye no afedi okoya asa hwe ni kutreyem ni nyina na ye frakadam sa oba no se oni akata ni ntina wa febo oni kwan so sign nachi be sign nachi because mpanyi se sankofa yenye yenchiri se obema na no ne wo hodada na no mobobra ne be sanso agina wa atu bi mu a obesan nachi ntina mpanyi se sankofa yenye yenchiri de na na ken koko no ayeye Ghana no na sa nkrofo original touchline no catch the koko kuani ni se de odi koko de odi ni koko ahye ne sa no wase na ma no no ma yeden anom enti yanyin free ni se na yaje free ni se ne de ama foforo e de ba yi akatia tia si koko no so awi koko ni nyina ase no ama nnua no kra ye twa agu ye ntimi nnua enti koko kuani no wo se ma ne nko back to the na wo ho na yare kakra bi na wo koko no so but yesiesie on stick it to the ono ba ye yare ase koko ni nyina me atwa agu no on stick it to ono do ma abreso na koko afuo no na challenges wo koko afuo no representing Ghana but na yesiesie na the chemicals guso ye de nuro guso na osiesie na oye ni yie na koko no kura na timi so ma ye tinya bebre Tina Brazil you almost 1 million tons of cocoa, 966,000 metric tons of cocoa. Yanom baye, and the cocoa no at Tiaba form the lowest in the last 20 years, and the 500,000 metric tons of Ghana yinya. Because cocoa you man ye agu. Ye twa kuafo bebre cocoa agu si ye bebi ama omo ye nwia. Omo mu twagu labels so ye ntwe omoka. Cocoa you man nguye. Enti wo se cocoa ni no should stick to the ono ababe se ni koko adwuma kra ma na no aduane abono no dan de no order down no ye koko afuo ni yie na afuo ni ko from but na yare kakraba na osiesie no o dey say na
it's you have mixed more ho no you did some wrongs more.
Oh, not with this some wrongs. There were challenges. Now your government be we are more challenge any. Oh me that. America Biden amamu no challenge him. Donald Trump amamu na challenge him. UK na challenge him. Challenges in you. So there were challenges, but the na wo ho say na ye wo panyimu a wo take responsibility for the challenges.
Okay.
Dum so ho. Enye ma me penso keke ne bae awo ho dada kofo penso yenya bi Ronnie se penso yenya bi, but I want to solve it and I will solve it. I take responsibility. I'll fix Dum so, and he fixed it. Now you have a leader or kind of create or accepting responsibility for problems and he fixes those problems. And they Dum so ho yes Dum so ni we Dum sie. And then ye pedum so timetable yese mo kire mo ho do mo duebuo Ghana for mo pedum so timetable a mo ankasa mo nya mo timetable famra MPP for no magidi watem class and so aka ho. So you won't get a timetable to plan your life and they will insult you on top of that. And they will not take responsibility for the problem. And now a COVID or China a Russia at the China say John Mahama say another excuse. Sir, always giving flimsy excuses for problems. And in an example, no, yeah, Nadia, I don't able to. And
so I made that. Nana Kodia send a message to Parker. Somebody didn't answer your question on how the NDC is going to make electricity cheaper Okay.
Let me answer that for you.
No, I'm just reading the message.
Oh, it's an important message. Let me answer this one. No, in 1 second.
Okay.
Time of use tariff. Time of use tariff. The chairman said, under the 24-hour economy, near the special meters be beba.
Okay.
Company now operate 24 hours beyond the bema will be. Now, meter no. A charge you based on time while we use in Kenya.
Okay.
And he said, an opportunity where we are, you bet your normal charge, be a 1 cedi for every kilowatt of power we use. And now, and I'm saying, we are 24 hours in Tino. I buy and say, meter no, you're calibrating in such a way, say, a bet charge of 50 pesos.
Okay.
For Anajo Kenya.
Okay.
And Anajo Kenya, Bobe, 4. Actually, and we special meters. I had the 24 hours. Because meter run 24/7. Will be a meter run 24/7, and it is being monitored. And it's a and ready. So we Juma daytime one. I do have cattle.
Oh, okay.
And you will go back to the normal one.
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
Smart meters are through digitalization. Install it.
We see very intelligent answer. Benjamin. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Oh.
The pacho, mo frère, mamuntie from the TV. Muntie dali from the phone. Wa Mr. Menko next corner, some renio. Then what perhaps is here. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. What's your first and everything?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning. What's your name? Yes, it's you.
I don't know. And we need to know about this year. Yes, I come on. We just something. I know the political secretary. Your former constituency chairman, MMPP will be ours.
Hey, why constituency chairman?
Yeah.
Oh, you know him?
Chairman, be West.
Who him know?
Yeah, I just got the same message.
Oh, I see. But I didn't know. Okay.
And I'm okay.
Mate. Former constituency chairman. I see. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Yes, I'm your first and everything.
Morning. Hello, morning.
Good morning, your first and everything.
FM Atoya, the Special Communication Officer.
Okay, it's you. But it's your mommy.
Me chairman national boss.
Right.
Nyame Chirano. Nyame Yankatia. Juma Power, or Dima Party. Nyame Kano. Na ni digital atami na wakano. Na owa santemaya wakano. Benzo so mpese mo media for no. Asam na amaka mo mpomade na mfrere asam no. Emani cover the whole asante. Da ya ka Pata addo asante for aye MDC party.
Mate, that's it. Point well made. I'm going to corner. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, we are me papa kana pom to say.
Nyamia de me hoya pa e for sha for fi minia.
E fa me nana kwatin. Papa. Party do asante for. Party do asante for say be na sami dem fi o station we no ha. And we dey health insurance capitation. Aba 2 years so say yenu. Ma me ama benyu ado nyame mfa ne currency. Anita de soso asi ebu nkatia wo mu chairman ne. Ye ka o say ha na nita ne dosu. Ha cosmopolitan area. Na sabe the doctor for a year dono mu destroy o mu kofa guinea pigs in kura. What you say? Ye ni abre ya ti o kura mu na wo hina no. No wa ye ball aso hino, wo ye toilet so hino. Na sem no kan no. E pasu and na bia na no anu bia.
Medasi, 21 minutes. Thank you. I'm going to corner. So hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, I'm Bache first and everything.
But I'm so drop. Mana bunda wasipa wakaza mayebu ateyem. No kroda wa omonka. Sise nkontompo. Sampi omoka. Kroda wasipa.
Mate. Point well made. Medasi, I'm going to corner. So hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, I'm Bache first and everything.
Better Sophie, Chimentia.
The Chimentia, it's your pay.
Your family flaky.
Okay.
Yada honorable Yadamasi, honorable Semi Jamfi. Now, of I team, I think it will have
it's you.
Your tenant, the BMC beginning to have the beginning to have in the say, yeah, Ghana for him, can could it? Fair, maybe a government Mika. Now, you should car, none of the other mamma grab even sprinter, a kanji. Sprinting na 100 million. And then 350 million. No matter a job in papa bi di kunya wɔtutu ne mom saa ma ne abetie kwa ne bɔde abetie ɔcha be gyina mu fɛla deɛ wɔbɛgyina ka yɛsɛ nsanto bɔma na na do ne bomia ensi tira yɛda wase
Matime dase mame kɔ next call no so hello good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Madam Bache for na fefin.
Me Bache for me Jigbodi me kase fitakwa.
Jigbodi takwa yeti ono pe.
Oh, okay. Me cry Sami James good morning. Eda was to no pay somehow they are ya jiatu. But na futu kakra ne say e be say emma ye daddy dom hammer on that. We should work very hard na 2024 year. Yenfa Mahama Mbra power beam dem can me that one.
Matime dase. Mame kɔ next call no so hello good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, I for na fefin.
Bache frame Emmanuel me kase sak maboko.
Right, achuma boko. Imam yeti o.
The TNS Dano to no aya de pa
and brother friend Sami Jemfi.
Me no me FP ni pa ba kasa collect pa. FP no aya. Enya ne se asi tene toso do. Toso. Because we ti job wa o sa na sa ma de so de ni paso. Ye tero mo pa o tero.
Mate. Medasi. Me the course in the besia. In fact, there's a miss. Okay, for last call. Please just say for last call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, I'm watching for Sana Fefin.
I'll say you doom the end of my catchy.
And the white catchy. That may change or please can go the cross of the them. Samia Bay, they go over Sabi one back. Okay, me too.
Sami Chemicaka. I drone you. I don't permit me to do some other not try to trust.
I say, they're in a Sami in trouble as I try.
Sami, Mr. Gusto, Sami. I'm very out. We are Kumasi Airport International, Sami. The dinner down through Jemfini Yari to a show, Mr. Jemfin in room. Let's know, Sami. My manager told you.
I say,
bye.
Oh, I say, Jimmy. Oh, Oseko. There's a message I need to read. Was sent me Twitter. I say, Parker, well done. You have tried enough to get into Sami Jemfi's mind, just like you did to Simon Osei-Mensah. But you have seen intelligence in the highest peak. Well done, Sami. Okay, Mate. Sylvester Idichum say Bawumia is running away from his own government due to failure. Okay. This one says Ghana is ranked amongst the blah 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 because Carter like okay, Debbie. Finally. And then the one Frank say people say last call, but I'm saying what been to young foul by force. Yetio, Sami Jemfi by Yetio, Kasachren. Yes, Yetio.
Pada what is your Benny?
Oh, what is your Benny? Oh, no, what is your place coming to this year?
Paka, Maba.
Mati, what 30 seconds na yanko.
When you are number one, I want to
Yetio,
Deputy Defense Minister, and the Minia Same, Timi, na a good argument, maybe na. Paka, Edin Kai, and some Yunia Kuma Sami Jemfi Edia Bano. Miss Rawa, which Sane Edu prison yard Honoma. You know, your car, because I work here, no matter so much patrol. One is a million, Paka, that's a book, Bolacanum, and Tronqua Sami Jemfi Baye, and Tron.
And with the hand, Tron. There was all pinpoint here, with the hand, Tron.
That is why our economy meet out. Almost a question, or yet, or here, no. What's it? Ya digitalizing on ma do anadua and one other chatting up to the 50% ad 1 kilowatt a year. Yes, I never know to graduate or the man could come on to now one mamma cook on here, mamma cook on a dia, and now the amount of NDC Gala for mamma. Papa now, Tata, what would be my prayer? Here, as I'm to remember, how the capitation after 2 years, so catch insurance, I would say. Mobile one-time premium, whatever my year, I thought the region, I wouldn't who sure 2 years so. And now, what I chef who actually the packet of the beginning here so. And something a million parts of me just can try and say. And this
point one made me time and also point one, but some year call. Okay, just 1 minute.
Just to say and confirm, reinforce the point. Yeah. Ni papa na mobo ne kasano. my confirm me a lot of messages a chase where former MPP constituency chairman.
Former MPP constituency chairman.
Quite so chairman.
Okay.
And we respect Ubia and churches. However, as I'm not kind to say the match chim and pass. When you force a Sankofa in Chile, a Sankofa with the boy, they are also be. You know, Moses Samajan fear the trumps and the in the casa. How can someone chantron? Obi say. Missy Kumase Jomama an international airport. In what context? In the context, say. Ansana Jomama be your mampeni na plane timisi Kumase anajo. Two of us. Two of us. Jomama pencil and a plane timisi Kumase anajo. Jomama your
airport
mampeni
expansion.
Yes, free. Kumase, your friend Kumase Airport redevelopment. On a year phase 1, EJ Besian for phase 2. Right. Terminal for finish you on a Jomama Besian. Company or DKJT among from a contractor for Brazil or one a year. Unim. So on a year phase 1, a year phase 2. Jomama expanded runway, no, the landing systems buy and the lighting systems from Nina buy. My plane TMC one ajo. No one can say fly from a Bruche BC Kumasi Street. What you said, that is what we mean by that. And lastly, Santro now, my dear, and a capitation. BBC calls one castle from me. Kumasi in Antro, Yanamudi. Capitation was nothing bad. Capitation, that is the system of health insurance. Say, hospital be a certain number of people are. Omobe registered omobeba hospital na yetinya monitor ntia bruchiro bia won hospital o yede oko that system papa say and ye say ye be pilot no Washington region bibi nti ntimi implement bibi boni bi anim o pa ban a wasi asupitis wa ha was sentimental MPP mumma regional minister betena konwa we so onka nyema dukura amotimi aye no o say ye mra ne office echi don kire ne office echi so ya pio ne ton ne besin na ontini kire nyema du amaye impuntunyuma bombo te se de Johnson agba akoko oti ase muntumi kire adeport amaye na sentimental ade abo amakuma sai be krabere enye keje ti ade nyema ama na ye munya ntro no ne yenka mpuntu ebebo sentimental menu ameso medase
no office no let me just make this clarification. The long video in the interview the office in chen no kire no courts a judges for that no we see what RCC in chen no. That was what he meant. Let me just correct this. Let me just correct this. Yes. I don't know about the Biaba. I know about court for
Matna Asante Regional Coordinating Council. Matna what to say me fee 4 years.
Okay.
Hona na mete Upa Francis Dodo Vibisan I was living there. RCC chi wo do bi da e kan say kwan bi da chi so fa chi wa yoko gari wo and ye ton appeal so
mati
ka say share me chi wa
but no can judges
we dey na hu
me na me see no can judges
we dey na hu
wait Sylvester Edichum say Parker has shown maturity in his work as journalist by asking difficult questions to politicians. Mati Sylvester medase ebusafo. My guest this morning has been Sami Jemfi, National Communications Officer, Edema, and the Simakrinabre and the Wajibre Ababetana. Sami, we are grateful for your time this morning.
Thank you.
And on behalf of the production team, I'm a friend Paul Henry, and you'll be Philip Muninano, and we'll be asking Mujebe Eshe and the Jumedi. Yamia Dumo China Bessanya Ba, another edition of OBT. Sometime, are you ready with sports? Have a good morning.
TV, Efrinyame.